Hey, Iceberger. How's it going, bud? How was your day? Hello, Moon. Hello, Moon. Hi, Trish. At B-Town. Welcome back, y'all. Looks like the clouds are about out of here, so I figured I'd jump back on. Go for it again. Trish, how's your night going? Beautiful moon tonight, by the way. Hey, Paulo. How's it going, bud? B-Town, thank you for the 100. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Get the chat popped out over here. There we go. There we go. Got clouds and rain still, Lori? Gotta get rid of it. Looks like we're gonna get ready to clear up from the clouds here shortly. Like the outer edge of the clouds are getting ready to pass through. Always, I know, always. It's crazy. Hi, Kai. How you doing, Kai? I didn't think I'd be able to go back live tonight, but I'm just sitting here doing a few things in the observatory and looked up and I'm like, oh, it's actually clearing. I figured, what a wonderful time just to jump back on. Cool way to do it. They came free with the last telescope. I bet they did. Yeah, I bet they did. Always get cloud tax. Cloud tax is a thing. Clear desert night all the way. Right now I kind of wish I was in the desert. It is super, super cold out here. Like really cold here in Kansas City. Super cold here in Kansas City. What's the temperature out there? That's funny. That is kind of funny. Yeah, that happens. Silly clouds. I kind of like looking at the full moon with a little bit of clouds going through it, though. I always think it makes like a really beautiful picture. Never found your glasses. Ah, I got you. Yeah, skies are clearing up. Really, really, just on the edge of the clouds now. They should push right through. Get a little better view here soon. It's not too bad right now. Gorgeous view. It is a gorgeous view. 39 degrees there in Mojave, California. Wow, dude, that's chilly for Mojave, ain't it? Kind of chilly for this time of year, no? The moon is so pretty. It really is blue. It really is beautiful. And thank you for the follow earlier, by the way. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Most of us are on the YouTube side. I normally don't pay attention to the Twitch chat, but I appreciate it, honestly. Thank you. Oh, nice. And Mahalani. Moon's out tonight in Hawaii. That's so cool. 39 degrees in Nevada. No way. It's way too cold. This is the moon live right now. Yep. This is the moon live right now. Let your imagination what? What are we supposed to do with it? Hi, Jenny. Wonder if you're ever gonna wake up. I did a couple nice lives earlier. We started with Saturn, and then we went to the moon. Looked at Jupiter a few times. And back to the moon now. We had some clouds come through. No, you're good. You're good. Hey, Paulo, what's up, brother? 60 degrees? No way. I wish we had 60 degrees. The moon makes you want to get married. So you're doing about doing going on YouTube? Ah, figured out how fun Twitch. I got you. It's quite the different view over there right now, huh? I never really pay attention to the horizontal feed. Let me see if I can fix the moon. I know it's coming in kind of wild on you, huh? If I can figure out where it is. Right there. Transform 90 here. Fit the screen maybe. That's basically looking at the whole camera there. I can transform it again, I think. If I can make it a little easier for you to see it over there. There you go. Hopefully that's a little better. Laptop won't connect to Wi-Fi for some reason. No way. Hopefully the Wi-Fi dongle didn't go out. Oh, no. Yeah, the skies are nice as long as we can get rid of these wispy clouds. Like really beautiful skies, really calm skies. Everything's your telescope, or you just like to focus on the moon? No, we do a lot of different things. Usually we're looking at planets though, but then we do galaxy, nebulae, globular clusters, stellar nurseries, all kinds of fun stuff. But right now, moon's kind of the topic. It's the supermoon currently. Matt, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? And all that kind of stuff. You didn't feel like typing it all out, brother? Had your phone on 5G too? It's a connection. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. Invincible from Canada. How you doing? Good evening. White fluffy clouds and misty rain. That sucks. It's 1:10 a.m. for you. What are you typing today? Just up there on my phone. Ah, yeah, Chikumi. It is 2:10 for us here in Kansas City. The moon was really big today. Yeah, it's so gorgeous too. Honestly, the moon is so beautiful tonight. It looks like an orange. It kind of does. Kind of has that look to it. The moon is the same moon our ancestors looked at and our future. That's what really should bring us all together. What's this stream about? Astronomy. We do astronomy here. 10:10 Hawaii. Time, nice. 3:10 in Tennessee. The big light, 7 o'clock. That is Tycho Impact Crater. Tycho Impact Crater is named after Tycho Brahe, a Danish astronomer. It's a really beautiful impact crater too. We like to call it the belly button of the moon. A beautiful Tycho. Matt, how's your day going, brother? How's the weather out there for you? 8:10 a.m. for you, Paolo? Oh, no way. Dude, don't tell us what our future holds for us. We like some surprises. Can you all see the little wispy clouds coming through still? Can't see the moon rotate around Earth because it orbits really slow around Earth. It takes about 27.3 days to go around, or 27 days, 7 hours, and 43 minutes. It's a really slow process. Did you catch it last night? What was that, Bray? 3:11 for you, Sally. Nice. 2:11 there in Houston. Probably only be on for another 10 minutes. It's like 3:10 for you. I got you, Blue Cat. I got you. 8:10 a.m. in Scotland. Oh, so beautiful. How's your skies? Cloudy? I'm gonna guess cloudy. Hey, what up, Chandler? How you doing? The moon was huge. Oh yeah, when it came up over the horizon. Really beautiful moon today. It's a really beautiful moonrise today. 2:11 in Texas Central Time. Love it. Really love it. Kansas City. Yep. I grew up in Wichita. Very nice. I was born south of Wichita, just south. Boise, Idaho is 37 degrees and lightly drizzling. Oof. 9:12 a.m. Oh, no way. I got you, Chandler. 9:12 for you. 7:12 p.m. Friday here. That's crazy. Your weekend's already started. The telescope itself was about $1,600 for just the telescope. In Holland? Okay, I got you. Last time the moon was impacted, not too long ago. Right within the last 10-30 minutes from micrometeoroids. Hits it all the time. The supermoon. Yeah, thank you, Susie. I'm glad to have you, by the way. Now you live in Wyoming? Wow. You wanted to find cooler weather, huh? Nope, the brighter spots are just younger impact craters. Have nothing to do with illuminated cities. That can be seen if you look at the moon telescope. Looks like a perfect big disc. Look somewhere on it. 9:12 a.m. there in California right now. Good morning. It is very beautiful today. It really is. The coolest astrology fact, I don't do astrology personally. Do astronomy, not astrology. Sounds good, Kumi. Sounds good. Having a boarding coat? God dang, dude. You really are ready for the weekend. High ground here in northeast Kansas City, Missouri. You can get into a cool moon tan. Nice. That's so funny. Hey, Amber, welcome in. You meant astronomy. It's all good. What's a coolest astronomy fact? You know, that's a pretty tough one. I don't know which rabbit hole you want to go down. I don't know. Like, I've always had a hard time with like favoritism and the coolest thing because I like to live in the now moment personally. But honestly, I think that's a tough one because like everything goes through your mind at once. Like everything in the universe rotates and so on. Like there's just too much there. It's all very interesting to me. Where we're located near Kansas City, Missouri. How far can you see out? Pretty far. This telescope can pick up really low magnitude stuff. I think this one's about magnitude 14 roughly. That's really, really dim targets. Hola, Reds. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? This telescope is the 8-inch Smith Cassegrain from Celestron. It's 80 degrees today in Florida. It's such a cold winter. It is. It's super cold here in Kansas City. Super cold here in Kansas City. Yep, this is the moon. The moon and a little bit of clouds pushing through right now. I don't know if you guys can see it. A little bit of wispy clouds pushing through. 80 degrees is how much in Celsius? I'm not too sure. I'd have to do the calculation. Kansas City? In the central part of the United States. In the midwestern part of the United States. Roughly about central, though. Not feeling well tonight? Dang, man. Hope you feel better. Definitely hope you get to feel better. My toes are getting cold, though. I just realized that. See if I can pick them up on the footrest. A little warmer off the floor here in the observatory. Jenny, you missed Amber earlier. Amber came in all crazy like usual. Being silly. You're in New Orleans. Oh, nice. I got you. You're pretty much kind of like just to our south and then a bit east. Canada Planets Museum. I'm not sure if that right works. Yeah, absolutely. We can see other planets. We live stream them. Flip flops again. Dude, it's true. I do have them on. Got them on, plus wool socks. It's kind of funny. Explain to any other planet that is visible. Well, not right now. We're going to hang out with the moon for a bit. We'll probably look at Jupiter during the stream, though. Right now, we're mostly going to focus on the moon. Why doesn't our moon have a name like other planets' moons? It actually does. It's called Moon. Capital M. The moon with a capital M. Got the dew heater on? I do. Tonight I did turn it on. I remembered. Happened if NASA stopped 2 million record engines there. One direction, turned them on. Wouldn't really do nothing. Absolutely nothing. Didn't forget this time? Yeah. Yeah. I do this live streaming as a hobby. The live streaming part of this is a hobby. Where's Voyager 1 right now? Almost a day, a light day away now. It's getting pretty far out there. We need rules. I would agree. I kind of agree. I think those kind of rules should apply. But at the end of the day, I don't know. I mean, H3 is probably the most common thing people will go for, to be honest. Very the most common thing. What about moons around other planets? What about them? What about moons around other planets? What are we looking at? Right now, the moon. The moon with a little bit of wispy clouds coming through. But our beautiful supermoon, the super cold moon tonight. It's actually a really beautiful moon too. See if we can move it over just a bit more. If we go the right way on the telescope. Try that. Don't they have names? A lot of them do. There's some that don't have names yet. They're still just designated. The cold moon, yeah. We're using 8-inch Smith Cassegrain telescope. Weather in Connecticut wasn't so bad. Get the experience. I got you. Yeah. The weather has been horrible here in Kansas City this year. It's just been a really hard year for the weather. Love the cloud effects coming through. I do too. I like the wispy clouds. Taking like a really nice wide photo when the clouds are up like this, it actually turns out really gorgeous. Over a few years back. Yeah, we'll do zooming in here in just a bit. We definitely will. We'll let the clouds kind of push through first. Get a clear sky. We should be near the end of the clouds. Makes the moon look 50 miles away when it's really big. I don't know that I've ever looked at it and said, whoa, you look 50 miles away. So I'm not really sure by that aspect, but it can definitely look larger when it's lower in the atmosphere because you're looking at so much more. Like when it's coming up over the horizon, you're looking through a lot of atmosphere, which almost magnifies it. But then you're also putting near other objects like trees and stuff, and it makes it appear larger. What's the difference between the dark gray and the light gray on the moon? So the dark gray is bosonic lava. It's old, ancient, solidified lava on the moon. And the light gray area is just your typical moon. That's your highlands. You probably live in the Truman Show, Rusty. You probably definitely do. Yo, Frito, thank you so much for the 100. Appreciate you, buddy. What's a moon made up of? About 96% of what you find here. But at the end of the day, we just call it a rock silica. That thing's moved the first time you use a telescope. They really do. Honestly, everything just moves so dang quick on you. Go-to mounts that have tracking capabilities are just absolutely amazing. That's what we're using here. Is it has a tracking capability, so it'll go to the target for you. Sometimes you got to line it up a little better, and then it'll track it through the right ascension through the sky. It makes it so nice. So I'm saying the moon is hollow, but what do you think? Gotcha. Not hollow. It's crushing on itself. It has an iron core, though. A small iron core. Next question says, one question, do you believe the moon is hollow? Well, it's not about believing. It's about the evidence, and the evidence suggests it is not hollow. How will it take 17 years before the next one? 17 years before the next what? Thank you, man. If it were hollow. Make sure I got the rest of the questions up here. Earth sign is actually better than the moonshine. It's actually quite dark. It really is. Earth sign is really beautiful, but the 12% reflection off of the moon or the alveoli is relatively bright. It's actually relatively bright. What could cause moon fading? You talking about the dimming of the different areas on the moon, or what's going on right now? This is clouds. These are clouds coming through. The moon rang like a bell. In the terminology, it didn't ring like a bell. It's like you heard it ring like a bell, but you seen the vibration of the moon during the impact, which just means that there's not a lot of moisture in its crust to be able to like absorb it or baffle per se. A reverberation like a bell. Yeah, that'd be the correct way to say it. Saying like it rang like a bell it's kind of a complicated term that was used that should have never been used though. Intersect on the moon like right now. It'd have to be really big to be able to see it in our perspective here. Oh, astronauts found the moon resonated for 3 hours. Yeah, and it still does. We see that through, if you know why that is, it's through seismometers, which is basically measures the moonquakes. Moonquakes occur all the time. And the reason that we see that is the same that we see here on Earth in some like desert areas where there's not a lot of moisture. And they tend to actually reverberate quite a bit more than what you see. Take it more towards like something like towards the California land. Moon dust is extremely dangerous. That is true. Very sharp. Very, very sharp. Hey Ricardo, how you doing? Is there a video of a meteorite hitting the moon on YouTube? There actually is. Japanese astronomer was able to capture one. I can't remember it though, 2019 or 2021. It was verified. Helix ring, where's South Rise at? Yeah. Engineering method. Dude, we don't need to be like advertising some weird stuff, man. I don't know what any of that is, but we're definitely going to advertise that. It might have been 2019. Yeah, it might have been. Jenny needs a copy and paste her answers, I know. Remember seeing blinking red, white, and green lights on the surface of the moon? The telescope. Usually when you see stuff like that, it's called chromatic aberration. That might have been what you're seeing, but it's hard to say. Like, I didn't see it. I don't know what you've seen personally, though. Yeah, we're back, VR. Or RV, my bad. Yeah, we're back. Clouds kind of started being a little bit nicer. What happens if the moon explodes? What will happen then it explode? Did I ever go to space camp? I did not. Athletes get athletes, but and then what astronauts get? Mistletoe. Dang. That is so funny. Some say the dark side is where men make structures are. Yeah, but some say dark side is just a name of a song from Pink Floyd, and we know even the far side also receives sunlight. You can see where the brain rot is, right? You see blinking stuff on the moon when you rub your eyes. Sometimes I see them when I just stand up real fast. Yeah, wish they'd clear up here. Oh man, I wish they would too for you. I wish everybody had clear skies tonight, just to be able to enjoy the view of the supermoon. It's a really beautiful moon out tonight too. It's a truly beautiful moon out tonight. I believe there's other life out there. I think it's probable. I think it's very probable just based off of sheer numbers. Laptop connected. Awesome, Jenny. This is awesome. You don't have to spam it, by the way. Dodging the moon for me. I'm gonna giant impact list and winning the lottery. Done the spacecraft to observe us. See you on the dark side of the moon. Love that song. Yeah, good song for sure. Where are we capturing this? Kansas City, Missouri. Yesterday was full and bright, absolutely. Solar Coast, the far side is completely submerged. Yep. Looking at the moon right now in your area. That's so cool. Glad you have clear skies. Oh, thanks, bro. Honestly, thank you, bud. Yo, Matt, thank you, brother. Dude, thank you so much. Went is very fast. It's like a giant water hole. Ooh, the valleys of the water bridge. Yeah, nice. I don't exist in meteor. Yeah, it's 7 o'clock. Yep, that is the Tycho impact crater, named after Tycho Brahe, a Danish astronomer. Really beautiful impact crater. It looks like the belly button on the moon. Then a blood moon. Why is the moon red? There's a couple of things that actually happen. One is the light that travels through our atmosphere. The red is a little bit more steady, so it goes through. And you also get a lot of UV to show up on there. What telescope are you using? The 8-inch SMIC screen from Celestron, the Celestron 8SC. There's life at first, I don't think they're gonna be good job. Oh yeah, I agree, Daniel. Definitely agree with that. Definitely agree. Lots of clouds there in Denver tonight. That sucks. No, thanks, Swix. Honestly, thank you. There's to be other life out there. Life in this universe. Who knows? Yeah, who honestly knows? I just don't have the answer for it, to be honest. You're Montana. Nice. Old Denver. Denver's a beautiful city. I shouldn't say Denver's a beautiful city. The surrounding area of Denver is really beautiful. Probably a better way to say that, huh? Montana and Denver pair well. Ooh, I don't know about that one. Oh no, okay, you'll be that size compared to I mean, basically perfect. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's probably not the only moon. At the end of the day, it's probably not the only moon. It definitely is, as far as the moons that we know of, though. Here's Santa Monica, and it's 12:27 p.m. I wonder if I can see the moon. Yes, absolutely. Go out there and look. Mountains and snow, saying pretty much, yeah. Hi, Susie. Happy Friday to you. Cat nap time sounds good. Happy Friday to you. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Why the moon is very different than any other planet, that it doesn't rotate. It does rotate. It does rotate. We see a lot of moons out there that are tidally locked, by the way, but it does rotate as it orbits around Earth. Yo, Jace, thanks, brother. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the love and support, brother. Is it possible there could be water channels? Not on the moon. We see ice water, and we see some water and some of the silica glass during the impacts, some of the debris left behind. But nothing like flowing water or anything like that. Big would telescope have to be able to see the surface of the moon. I mean, you see the surface of the moon. Look at what? What are we looking at? What did I copy this? Are you recording this? That will be viewed tomorrow. Yeah, it's wrong here. Because the moon is very different. Yeah. I got that one already. Hopefully I got that for you, Sheila. Hopefully the answer worked for you. Do you believe in aliens? Jenny the Bomb Diggity, I think, is an alien. I'm almost positive Jenny the Bomb Diggity is an alien. I'm almost positive. And by the way, welcome in, everybody. Glad to have you. We're here near Kansas City, Missouri. This is a live view of the supermoon, the super cool moon tonight. It is chilly here in Kansas City, but it ain't too bad. It's a lot of fun to be able to do stuff like this. Glad to have you. These are some of the type of views that we do, whether it's our moon, planets, moons around planets, galaxy nebulae, globular cluster, stellar inertias, all kinds of cool stuff, even meteor showers. We got an awesome meteor shower coming up this year, which is pretty cool. But if you do enjoy this, make sure you hit my name up on the top, hit the subscribe, and turn on notifications for when we go live. I try to go live every night, as long as it's clear here in Kansas City. Moon woke up, I guess. Full moon night was yesterday. Yep, and it's still night, so it's still going on. Broncos, oh, it's horrible. Where are the dark spots? It's going to be bosonic lava or solidified lava. Ancient solidified lava beds. You a regular sky watcher? No, I tend to stare at my toes all the time. You laid the moon's part of Earth earlier. That is correct. Yeah, absolutely. The best evidence suggests that. The impact, or the great impact hypothesis. Hi, Stephanie from Ohio. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us, by the way. Want to see the dark side of the moon? Well, look out when it's a new moon. Are you ever able to catch the Northern Lights? We are. We were able to live stream them about a month ago now. And the question of things are man-made. No wedding for that they are not seen anywhere else in nature. Any question of things are man-made. The way to confirm that they are not seen. I'm not too sure what you mean, Tom. What exactly you mean? You're in McDonald's parking lot watching. Oh no, wait. Did you get the Grinch mill? Tell me you got the Grinch mill. You're saying the new moon is the dark side. Well, there's no dark side. But if you're referencing the side that's not illuminated, that's just from the lunar day. All sides of the moon receive sunlight, except for like the really deep impact craters on the South Pole, where the sunlight never hits. It's about like negative 410 degrees in there, by the way. Those areas don't get any sunlight, but all sides of the moon get sunlight. There's no true dark side of the moon. But to go back and see a northern light. Oh yeah, the northern lights were really amazing. It was summer and me and my friends were laying on the rooftop. Oh, got to see multiple shooting stars and it was a meteor shower. That's so cool. That's really awesome. Far side does look a lot like Mercury, but it's true. The Grinch mill, what's that? You got to go to McDonald's and look at it. It's actually kind of cool. 9 degrees wind chill here. Dang, that's crazy. That's way too cool. DoorDash, the Grinch mill, no way. I actually picked one up today for my son just to get the socks out of it. The side that we can't see. That's a little different concept. We call it the far side, by the way. Got the near side of the moon and the far side of the moon. Dark side of the moon is just kind of brain rot. It's just a song. It literally is just a song. Let's put some ads on there. Yeah. On the moon. Should be the Grinch right now. Get your Grinch box. Oh man. Even more sides. Yep, that's great. Yeah. Think we'll ever go live stream the first moon civilization settlement? It's possible. It's very possible. The technologies we're coming up with now. Saying we're old people, apparently. When's the next time we will see a moon this large? The next supermoon. I thought the next one was in December, but I think there's actually some coming up before then. Maybe January might be a supermoon. Let me look it up real quick. Supermoons up 2026. It looks like January, the wolf moon, and then November, December. January, November, and then December will all be supermoons. Hi, how's it going? Hi, Linda. Welcome back. We are back. Oh, thank you, Abdul. Thank you. Getting socks and kids would be exciting. Chicken nuggets, right? It's kind of funny, actually. And drone be able to fly around the moon if we were to send one there? Yes. And stream more or less this new year. I mean, I stream a lot. I already stream a ton. Has the photo site been explored? Yeah. I mean, are you talking about like explorers in like LiDAR and photography? If that's the case, yes. You know when the crater was made? Which one? Probably wouldn't be enough battery life for drone. Yeah, drones need a lot of battery. Though they're called helicopters. What's about the glowing areas? Those are younger impact craters on the moon. The brighter areas that you see are younger material on the surface, so it's very reflective. Big one on the bottom left, that's about 108 million years old. Tycho impact crater. A little bit of wispy clouds still coming through. We kind of pull back some of the brightness and kind of make it out a little bit better. But yeah. Jenny was 14 when the impact craters were made. Dang, dude. Ouch. Send Charger to the moon for the drone. Nice. Hammer driver was good. With so much technology. Yeah, to even unclog its rotator. Or I think like the problem's not with the lemon. Yeah, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Why is the dust so dangerous? There's a couple of different things. One, it's kind of a very highly charged in a sense, so it kind of sticks to you. But then the second thing is very, very sharp. Super, super sharp. Almost like glass. Oh, thank you, by the way, Melissa. I appreciate you. Heard up over there. Saw the moon while the sun was. Oh, rising. The moon looks beautiful today. That's so cool. Oh, that's super awesome. That's super awesome. I'm enjoying this view right now. I kind of enjoy seeing the really thin clouds going through the view. It just hits just right. I don't know why. This makes it so gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. See the moon here in Michigan at all? I would hope so. You should go out and look. Unless you have clouds. That's a serious problem. Somewhat of a serious problem. There are lava tubes that would be some of the better locations to be able to build out in. How's it do make it better? To me, it does. Honestly, it does. Is that the winter moon? It's the cold moon. Yeah, it is the cold moon. Beautiful there in Vegas. That's so cool. The moon is a sphere. Wish you could live there. It'd be really cool. That'd be really cool. If the moon was gone from Earth, can we still thrive? That's a great question. I don't have the answer to that one. Whether we would thrive or not, that's going to be a tough one. But the challenges and the changes would be overwhelming. Our seasons would be crazy. Our wobble would be insane. To the ocean waves just being unchecked. Massive waves. The weather would just take a huge turn. It would definitely be a struggle, though. There's a live view of the moon. What you got here? It is. Yep, that's a live view of the moon from here in Kansas City, Missouri. Don't know if they would be that drastic. Oh, it'd be very drastic. It'd be a really insane period. That's assuming that the moon just like takes off on us, by the way. The moon was a little bit bigger than normal, indeed, yeah. Hey Ryan, how's it going, buddy? Good evening. Yeah, the impact craters are so gorgeous. Last full moon of the year. That is correct. This is the last full moon of 2025. Hey, what up, Ethan? How you doing? How's your day? What's it called, the cold moon? Have you been outside today? Usually in December it gets so cold that it just got the name cold moon. Every month, I should say every full moon has a name to it. There's 13 full moon names, including the blue moon being the 13th. But, yeah. The year is almost over, that's great. What did sound whole when tested? It didn't sound. That's a misconception. It didn't sound. Reverberated. Like, go up there. That is true. I guess that if you're down yonder, maybe not as cold. What's my favorite moon name? Ooh, what is my favorite moon name? I'd probably go with the Hunter's Moon. The Hunter's Moon's a good moon. I like the temperature at night. I don't like the mosquitoes so much, but coming into those periods, some of my favorite time. Make certain areas look darker than others. The really dark areas, Bosniak lava. And then the average is about 12% reflectivity of the sunlight. And then you get into the really bright areas, and these are younger impacts, or younger impact regions, or younger debris blown outwards. Over time, they eventually will kind of dull off a little bit. Hey, look at this moron. We haven't seen one of those in a while. Then it's empty inside. That is not correct. Not at all. What's it called that way? The Hunter's Moon. The Hunter's Moon was typically named because it was the full moon they used to go hunting. They hunt for larger animals in that period. Man, these people that spam like that is just crazy. I don't know, like at what point. Here comes another one. Gotta be kidding me. Who the hell doesn't take their kids to bed at like freaking 1 o'clock in the morning? Let's fix it though. We got a fix for that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Anyway, how cool would it be to walk on the moon? Oh yeah, absolutely. I would love to walk on the moon for sure. Definitely love to walk on the moon. Go sleep, kids. Yeah, and take care of your parents too, will you? Hi, April. Good evening. How are you doing? Why doesn't the moon have solar flares like the sun? Why would it? Solar flares come from like highly charged fields, like magnetic fields, where you get a lot of friction. You don't have that on the moon. Have you ever played Harvest Moon, a video game? I have not. Never even heard of it. I think Rebo, appreciate you. Didn't see the moon's name I put up. I did not. I missed it. I missed it. I did miss it. Thanks, Ethan. Honestly, thank you. Moon's the object that pivoted me towards astrophotography. I love it so much. Yeah, absolutely. Cool, Luna. Yeah, and then you find out that the moon makes it hard to do astrophotography, huh? You think cavemans can survive being on the moon? That'd be kind of tough. Obviously, no atmosphere, no oxygen. I'm probably doing it in form for the most part. Next part would be no trees. We couldn't do it in form. I don't think they would make it very long. It was so big earlier, yeah. When it came up over the horizon today, it was so beautiful. Will you travel to the moon? That'd be scary. I wouldn't want to travel to the moon, but I would love to be on the moon. If that makes sense. Strawberry moon, snow moon, buck moon, beaver moon, warm moon. Yeah, there's way too many of them. There's just way too many names. That's what I used to call the moon. When I was younger, you called it Langley? Why Langley? Why'd you call it Langley? Strawberry moon sounds delicious. You'd be surprised how many people come in and be like, when's a moon turn pink? Just because the name's Strawberry Moon. Or even on Pink Moon. There's a moon that's named Pink Moon. And it's because of the flower that blooms in that period that's pink. Which is why it gets named. But people come in and say, when's a moon turn pink? Just because it has a name, Pink Moon. Or even on Blue Moon night, some people actually think the moon's going to turn blue. Your favorite is the blood moon? Oh yeah, absolutely. Total lunar eclipses are really, really gorgeous. Some of my favorites by far. Yep, the only moon that changes color is a total lunar eclipse. Why they call it a honeymoon? Ooh, I've never heard of honeymoon. Honestly, actually, I know what it is, but I don't know why it's actually called the honeymoon. I don't know. It's a good question. Do you know? We are back. We live in Dublin, Ohio. On the full moon. It was so big and bright. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. Hey Lawrence, how you doing? Anna, welcome in. We are still going, Anthony. Look at some of the can you guys see the clouds coming through or no? The wispy clouds. They're actually kind of interesting. They're moving fast too. Well, yeah. I got you. Yeah, I definitely see wispy clouds going through. Really beautiful though. Which telescope do you have? I got 18 telescopes here in the observatory. Hey, what up, big dog? How you doing? Do you believe there's other life in outer space? It's very possible. Very, very possible. Oh, thanks you, Anna. Honestly, thank you. Space mist. I like that. They're not clouds, it's space mist. New moon is the best. I could see more stars. That is true. Absolutely true. I would agree with that. Definitely agree with that. Took less amazing, yeah. Really beautiful view too right now. There comes some wispy clouds right through there. Always love wispy clouds. I don't know why. It's interesting. Hi Austin, how you doing, bud? How's your night? King Clips, what's up, buddy? What's the right side of the moon? Have a Mickey Mouse. Does it have a Mickey Mouse? Let me see if I can find it. Mickey Mouse over here on the right side. I'm trying to find it. Where is it? Anybody see the Mickey Mouse on the right side? I'm not seeing it. Got to make it make more sense. They are mysterious, that is true. It says it can't be the only living thing. I would agree. Right side of the moon have Mickey Mouse. I can't see the Mickey Mouse, dude. I'm trying to find it, but I don't see it. Imagine if we suddenly see a UFO fly by. That'd be crazy. Hey, get a job in an observatory? That'd be kind of cool as AF, SF. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Be an alien. Probably the easiest way. Moon changes colors during lunar eclipse. The reason why the moon never changes color into the atmosphere colors. That is correct. This is how I think it works. Yeah, that's very correct. I see her robot every night. I got you. On the right, I got you. Yours aren't really connected. Ah, okay. Yeah, I couldn't see it myself. The 3 circles in the dark spot. Yeah, I just don't see the Mickey Mouse to it though. Oddly shaped Mickey Mouse. You have to be drinking something pretty crazy to see that. What's that in crater? Crater name, the small one. Which side? Which direction? Hi, Sunny Blue. How are you doing? How's Texas? South Texas? I appreciate it, honestly. Thank you. Glad to have you. Thank you, Rasta. Honestly, thank you. On the left side? Like bottom left or far left? There's a lot of impact craters on the left side. Like the really bright left bottom. Oh, okay, Tycho. That one's Tycho. Yeah, that'd be Tycho. The right ear is connected. Okay, I got you. That is a funky looking Mickey Mouse, though. If you're trying to make that out to be Mickey. That's a crazy Mickey Mouse. That's the cartoon character playing soccer. On the top, you got the Sea of Serenity, and then right in the middle is the Sea of Tranquility, and then on the bottom side, it's the Sea of Fecundity, and then on the right, all by itself there, that almost looks like a ball, that's the Sea of Crisis. Right one top, slightly west of north. On the very top, Aristicus. Aristicus. I say Aristicus. Aristicus. See if I can say it correctly. City lights around the crater. No, it's just younger debris that was blown out during the impact. Very highly reflective. Oh, thank you, Donnie. Honestly, thank you. Glad to have you guys. Karako, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the cat, bud. Honestly, thank you. How's your night, by the way? Glad to have you back. Never been able to capture an impact on the moon with the camera. There are some out there. I haven't personally done it, bro. But there's one from a Japanese astronomer from, I think it might have been 2019. Heard me fart in the background? Oh no, I just closed the lid. But even then, I wouldn't give a crap. Giant bunny robot upside down. Here in Australia, the bunny is up. I got you. Kind of looks like an orange. It does in a sense. Kind of does look like an orange in a sense, or even a watermelon. It's a cold moon, last supermoon. It is last supermoon of the year. Ice tea and old Mickey Mouse. Sombrero in his hand. Nice. Okay, I got you. Dark spot at 11 o'clock. Dark spot at 11 o'clock is going to be the Ocean of Storms area. Hey, welcome back. Glad to have you back. Cut the bottom left always reminds you of cracked glass. Okay, I got you. Roku, again, thank you so much, buddy. Here, it's already burning in the atmosphere. Space blows your mind. Does that to me too, honestly. Honestly, does it to me too. Hi, Dunning. How you doing? How's your night? That reminds me. Let's see if we can do this real quick. Got 10 member gifts I can send out, by the way. I'll send out 5 real quick. See if I can finally hit Jenny the Bomb Diggity. What'd be the odds? I got free boat. Nice, I did get free boat. Superman tonight. Ooh. Looks like a City of Lights by the Big Crater. It kind of looks like that. It does have a little bit of that sense. Site where the moon landing happened, the moon landing disbelievers will be baffled. Yeah, okay, cool. Deepest rabbit hole I sleep over with space. It does it. It will actually do it. I know, Jenny never gets it. There's something funny about that, ain't there? She has to have it disabled or something. I'll send out another 5. She has to have it disabled. There ain't no way she don't. I got one Jennifer that time. Oh my goodness. Yo, Serving, thank you so much, buddy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. It's still gonna skip over. Why does the moon look reddish? Does it look reddish to you? You never get them either? Do you have it turned on? Do not have it disabled. Maybe disable and then re-enable it. Maybe. Maybe that would help. I don't know. Or maybe just don't give it out to... I wonder if it just doesn't give them out to moderators or something. Honestly, thank you, Free, bro. I appreciate it, bud. Glad to have you. And again, thank you so much, Serving My Redeemer. I appreciate you, bro. Honestly, thank you. Where are we filming this from? Kansas City, Missouri. A little bit of really thick clouds going through right now. Could get rid of these clouds. Bring in a little bit more brightness so they fly through. The more the merrier. Yeah, I appreciate it. Honestly, thank you. Thank you so much for the love and support. Have an amazing night, Stephanie. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for hanging out. And the clouds are gone. Get membership soon. Yeah. I don't know how YouTube picks who it's going to give it membership to, honestly. It's kind of crazy. Yo, what up, El? How you doing? Abate? Which crater makes it look like a slice of watermelon? The one on the bottom left is going to be Tycho. That's because of the moon passing close to the Earth's shadow atmosphere, which reflects the light. I thank you, Guardian. I appreciate you. Oh, Jace, thanks, brother. You probably skipped her as well. Oh my goodness, dude, thank you so much. And by the way, if you are a member, if you got a membership here, you can jump into our Discord. whenever you jump off the live here, go to my account and you can go to the post, and then under the post you'll see members only posts, and there'll be one there to be able to join Discord. You'll be able to join up with us and get a little information, have a little bit of chat during the daytime or whenever it's cloudy or so. Really awesome way to keep up with what we do. Canadian skies are clear. Oh, no way. That's so cool. So cool. Have you ever mooned the moon? No. Just very unlucky. I'm not sure how it works. You just gotta make sure you have it enabled though, for sure. I know there's a way to enable and disable gifted subs. Hey, what up, Keith? How you doing, bud? At the petition, go select the random subscribers that are involved in live chat. I've heard back from them. It would make more sense to me. Honestly, it would. It would make a lot more sense to me at the end of the day. I'm not sure how they pick out who they gift the memberships to. I don't even know why you can't select a person to gift the membership to. That'd make a lot more sense in my mind. It would definitely make a lot more sense in my mind. Alright, sounds good, free boat. Have a good night, bud. Thanks for hanging out with us. See, this doesn't never happen to me, like ever. Oh, I got you. It definitely has to be randomized, but the randomization is horrible. Hi, Abdullah. How you doing? Thank you so much for subscribing, by the way. I appreciate it. I'm almost to 20,000, y'all. Tonight we'll probably make it to 20,000 or somewhere near. 19,942. Just a bit more. We'll be at 20,000. Super awesome. And I do appreciate it, by the way. In Nashville, we had nothing but rain, so getting to see it live was amazing. I'm glad to have you. Honestly, definitely glad to have you. Sorry you had all the rain. Sorry you have all the clouds. It's the worst. Donnie, thank you so much for subscribing, by the way. Definitely appreciate y'all. How's everything going around and around in the universe? Everything is a circle. It's a great question. Circles make a lot more sense because obviously gravity is not going to say, hey, I'm only going to pull in this direction or that direction. It's going to pull in all directions. It's not discriminating in directions. Then why did things go around? Why did things rotate? It's not so much why, but how. It's just everything is on the move in the universe. Even when the solar disk or your young disk starts to form, and your star starts to form, and everything's just moving, rotating. But gravity don't discriminate though, so it's just going to pull in all directions. Been raining all day there in Southeast Alabama. It sucks. Yeah, that really sucks. Do you think it picks up people that are more involved in the live chat? It definitely does not. Because a lot of people that do get it, I've never even seen in the chat. And I remember names pretty well. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow too. Dang. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Gravity discriminates with your stomach. Dang. That's wildness right there. And bring in some more light so we can see the clouds passing through. A little bit thicker clouds. Crater at the bottom must be from a nearly perfect 90 degree. I wouldn't say nearly perfect. It's going to be pretty close, most likely. But it's from an impactor that's like 6 to 7 kilometers wide, roughly. Certain total solar eclipses. I do not. Honestly, do not. Is the next blue moon, or do you not know? It's coming up this next year. I don't remember exactly when, like March? Is that right? Maybe March or May? Let me see. Blue moon. It's at the beginning of the year here. May 31st. May 31st. Big and beautiful here in Southern California. That's awesome, really. That's super awesome. Made money off you tonight, so now we can do the Roman Space Telescope, huh? Oh man, I appreciate you, brother. Blue moons are rare. They only happen once in a blue moon. They do only happen once in a blue moon. It's roughly about every 18 months on average, though. Roughly about every 18 months. Can't believe time is going fast. It's going way too fast, honestly. Like it is moving. Time has really, really moved. Got snow in Colorado? Oh, no way. You like in the mountain ranges or no? 2016 peak year for you. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I gotcha. 2000. If it was 2016, then the next year, 2017, we get the Great North American Solar Eclipse. Then we get another one in 2024. Now we just gotta wait forever for the next Great North American Solar Eclipse. Oh, you're in Thailand? Nice. Very nice. What was my favorite year? Oh, man. My son was born in 2018. That was a great year. Honestly, that was a really good year with my son being born. I don't know. Honestly, I don't have an answer for that, to be honest. Only multi-dimensional beings get memberships for this channel. That's too funny. Oh my goodness. Let's learn how to go nowhere. Dang. First short, telling people to go look at this beautiful white moon. I appreciate it, honestly. Thank you, yeah. I appreciate it. Same here's your sister. Nice. 2010, you got married. 2012, had it, Elliot. Both are great years. Oh my goodness. Look how thick these clouds are. Like they're super thick right now. Let me start pulling out some of the brightness a little bit. Super thick clouds. Get your cakes in 26 or the mix in 26. Ooh. I don't know. I'm not too sure what get your kick exactly is. I would just think that that means get your shoes. Oh my goodness, I'm not too sure. Hi Diane, how you done? You just keep, everyone keeps telling me that the rose is gonna be. Actually, I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about it. If anybody can foresee the future like that, then I probably wouldn't trust them too much. Should we terraform the moon first or Mars? Mars. You really can't terraform the moon. Like 2026 would be an interesting year. I hope it will be. I hope it's a great year for everybody. I hope it will be an amazing year for everybody, to be honest. I hope we have a super amazing year. Anybody think we'll make it to 20,000 tonight? Gonna get close. We're 19,949. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure y'all do. Make sure you subscribe if you like astronomy and enjoy these type of views. I try to live stream as often as I can, as long as we got clear skies here in Kansas City, Missouri, which is where we're located. But if you hit my name on the top and then hit subscribe, and then go down and turn on notifications so you get notified when we do go live. You know, a fan of 2025? Not a great year. You feel like this year was boring? I don't think it was boring by any means. I think it's just going to be whatever you make it out to be at the end of the day. Everything has to be careful. Our planets that are elongated. Yeah, there's definitely elongated stuff. But a lot of that comes from impacting other larger objects and kind of like fusing together per se. Especially like you're talking about really small objects at this point though. Are you a fan of mathematics? I am. This year went by really fast. I would agree with that. Absolutely went by really fast. Easy peasy. It is. Yeah, we're definitely going to get there. Ooh, you broke your femur back in May. No. I'm sorry to hear that. That's tough. That would be... Okay. Yeah, 2025 did not treat you well at all. You should definitely get a refund for this year. That is insane. Your friend got a moon tattoo? That's really cool. Any specific face? Is that the size of your object? Dude, someone lied to you. How can the half of the moon be right next to the sun? What do you mean, how can half of the moon be right next to the sun? What exactly do you mean? Where'd the other half of the moon go? Wormhole, Rosen Bridges. Dang. Dude, that's for someone that does a lot of deep space stuff. Yo, what up, Terry? How you doing? How's New Zealand? This is in Kansas City, Missouri. You're not enjoying 2025? Lost your husband? Oh, Jenna, I'm so sorry to hear that. Tragic car accident. Yo, I'm so sorry to hear that. Really sorry to hear that. You're gonna steal the moon so nobody gets it back? get a sun tattoo. That's interesting. Hey, Claddy, how you doing? So, thank you, Foxy. Honestly, thank you. Yeah, Jenna, I'm sorry to hear it. Like, that's really, really tough. That's a lot to take on. Did you guys have children too, or no? In broad daylight, you can see half the moon next to what makes the shadow. So when you see half of the moon, then you're seeing the side that's facing the sun itself that's illuminated. And then if you look at the opposite side where the sun's not, it's not illuminated. So it kind of makes sense. Same thing, like if you hold like a baseball out and put it like in the same direction where the moon is, you'll notice half of that baseball gets illuminated, the other half doesn't. Sun tattoo, isn't that just sunburn? Nice. Nice. Is it better to star watch on a farm field or on top of a mountain? On top of a mountain, by far. A lot less atmosphere. Why are we seeing in Europe moon with right dot on top right? So right now it is all about the this setup that we have, but that really bright dot on the bottom, that's the south pole of the moon. If you're in the southern hemisphere, you'll see that opposite to us though, compared to what we see in the northern hemisphere. Have I seen the Helix Nebula? The Helix Planetary? Yeah, absolutely. Hi, Natalie. The grass and think of getting Mountain Olympus. My arm has a sleeve. That'd be pretty cool. Mount Olympus is pretty wild, dude. That'd be a pretty wild one. The dot right side, dot middle. Dot right side, dot middle. Right side, dot middle. I'm not too sure which one that one is that you're looking at. Let me pull out some of the brightness though. Not too sure which one that one is. 15th anniversary of 20th October. October was a horrible year. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, Jeanette. Yeah, that's just horrible. Oh, the one side of the moon can be 220 degrees, and the other side can get negative 60 degrees. It gets really cold. It can actually get a lot colder than negative 60 degrees. Near the poles, there's deep impact craters. Those are like negative 410 degrees, negative 420 degrees. But on this side that faces us, it can drop down to like negative 220 degrees. It's like 230, 240 above, and then it can drop down to like negative 220 degrees. A really hot, really cold. What's my favorite planet? By far ours. We have a really amazing planet. The black dot, the black dot, the black dot. On the far right, that's going to be the Sea of Crisis. The one on the far right. Is that the one you're talking about? What kind of telescope do we have? We got 18 telescopes, but this one here is the 8SE from Celestron. This is the Celestron 8SE. On the right side, yeah. So you're probably looking at the Sea of Crisis over there. When I live in a low-light area, don't use curtains. It's most of the night. That's crazy. No, that's crazy. That's crazy. Is even the telescope command working tonight? Let's see. See if it is working. No dark spots on the bottom half of the moon. It's a great question. There was probably no major impact in this region back when the Bosnic lava was more potent per se underneath the crust of the moon itself. And that's probably what we're seeing here for the most part. Let's do a little bit of focus though. But a lot of those came from really large impacts from like stuff like larger comets and asteroids. I'll try to focus the telescope just a bit. Kind of blurry. It's a bit blurry. Really crank it up. Does it look any better? Or maybe another one? Ah, we just went right past it that time. Right there. Let's try that. You think the moon is local? Yeah, about 238,900 miles away. Just goes on the moon. How close could you get to looking at the Earth, and what would that look like? The Earth is quite a bit bigger. The moon itself is about a quarter of the size of Earth. So obviously the Earth is going to be a little bit bigger in perspective. So it'd be much larger in this view. But you would see it kind of in the same sense, except for our atmosphere is very, very reflective, like super bright. And John, your father tried to show me the man on the moon. Let's bring him into the house. There's a man on the moon. Nice. That is so funny. Get the metric, dude. Dude, we don't do no metric over here. You already know this. Yo, what up, Sam? All is well. How you doing? How's your night? Night, no. Don't know what my moon sign. I don't even know what moon signs are. Is that like a sign you put a moon on? I'm honestly not sure what a moon sign is. But we only see one side of the moon. It is totally locked to us. I think I know what you mean by moon sign. I honestly don't know what it means, to be honest. You can Google it. I probably don't want to. I'm just imagining it's going to be a sign with like the current moon phase on it. We're going to go with that. We're going to go with that. You convert for us metric guys. Dude, I should have you just converting all the metric. Just be on here, be like, oh, yeah, that's going to be blah, blah, blah kilometers. Clearer than the Samsung phone. And they fake their moon pics. Yeah, they do. They honestly do. They use AI to refix your moon picture. It's kind of crazy. Hi, Crochet. How you doing? Thank you for the gifted sub. You still didn't get Jenny, though. Love how some of the spots on the moon glow like cities. Yeah, the younger impact regions on the moon. Doing colors physics, which is interesting to a point. Oh, I gotcha. That's the actual moon. Or are we cup breaking it? What the heck is cup breaking it? It is the actual moon, but I want to know what that word means, so I'll take none of your business. Appreciate it, bud. I give your boy money to get him to do it. Dude, he would be giving us some weird numbers that wouldn't make any sense at all. We'd be like, man, you gotta be fired, dude. It'd be hard to fire your 7-year-old boy. It'd be crazy. Keep trying, I got you. He just makes stuff up. Dude, I think that's what would happen too. Numbers would just start coming out of his mouth and wouldn't make any sense at all. Have you ever thought about the reason why comets, weird UFO sightings, and strange signals from space started all because of airplane and satellites sending messages and city lights? No, not at all. Because they've been around way before we had lights. People have seen these objects like comets for ages. Maybe I took a picture of a blurry picture of the moon. Took it on a wall at the end of the hall. Turned out the light, take a picture in the picture. And I've made the picture clear moon. Oh, no way. That's insane. What's the mark on the bottom left? That is going to be Tycho Impact Crater. Beautiful Tycho. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Crusher. How's your night going, by the way? Oh, Stanley Kubrick. Okay, I got you. I got you. One of those conspiracy people. I got you. No, that's a live view of our beautiful moon. Just surprised you haven't heard the lore. Which lore? Ooh, I must miss something. Oh, Kubrick. Yeah, I just don't. Dude, I don't go down rabbit holes of brain rot, to be honest. I try to keep myself in a realistic view in life. Had a 4-day marketing. Oh, haven't been around. Oh, that is tough. You're in Flagstaff, and there's a great big ring around it. Oh, yeah, it's got a little bit of thin clouds. That's Flagstaff, by the way. You ever go to Lowell Observatory? White crater on the bottom, and Tycho Impact Crater. Hear about the outro is going to have a big chance, Andy. I mean, about 4%. 4% of a chance, not a big impact. Or a big chance, by the way. But 4% chance. Never noticed a witch or the cat. It's really cool, though, huh? Hi, my name is Goose. How are you? Fishing for a space agent to put cheese on the moon for the funnies. Yeah, there you go. Absolutely. How about I buy that? Oh. Okay. Flagstaff there and 2 in California. Oh, no. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. I seem to attract few crazies. That's true. The moon does that too. All kinds of lines to eject the debris blown out during the impact. One made it sound like it was like 70. Oh no, not even close now. Like what's president of the USS Hornet at the Apollo 11 splashdown? No way, they're the ones that retrieved it too, huh? That is so cool. The Hornet actually retrieved the Apollo 11. Aren't they moving the Hornet? Ain't it like being moved or something? I think the Apollo 11 capsule, or even like, I don't know if it's the actual 11 capsule or they actually put a different one on there, but I think it's actually still on the Hornet, ain't it? See the moon around, get in trouble because it's middle of the night. Ooh, still for you. 2:12 a.m. I got you, Gummy. Your nickname is Loner? It's nice. Hey, hello. What up, Ding? How you doing? UFOs, never seen one. No surprise when you were drawing them. Oh, yeah. Have an amazing night, Kings. Thanks for hanging out, by the way. I appreciate it. Thank you. Honestly, thank you. Indian culture made me snow in 3 days. I ride my mountain bike at Lowell Observatory about a half a mile. Dude, that's so cool. That's so cool. You ever get to go and visit or no? Stargazing saw that you were alive. Oh, that's so cool, silly. Glad to have you. 312 for you. Very nice. 313 for us right now too. Had a hat with the USS Hornet logo on it, and Apollo 11 on the same hat that we wore. It was on the ship. No, that's so cool, Rick. I'll start my day. Alright, sounds good, Sam. Have an amazing day. Be safe, bro. Be safe. Covered in snow. That sucks. Thanks, Gumi. I appreciate it. You see Betelgeuse out there? Nice. I would have loved you for these videos for your telescope. She was an Earth science teacher. So always, stars and meters. That is so cool, Nancy. That is super awesome. Honestly, that's really awesome. Tonight, full moon, or yesterday? It was yesterday. Yesterday evening, I should say. So through overnight tonight. Tonight is the full. I should say like right now. This is the night of the full moon, but it occurred about 6:18 Eastern time. Yesterday evening. Estimated size of the meteor or comet that created the SBA basin. I do not. 24 degrees there, 20 last night. Flagstaff 7,000 feet. We're having a heat wave. Oh, dang. I actually got a photo from a friend there just a bit ago, and she was like sitting in front of the heater at Lowell Observatory. She works at Lowell Observatory. And I sent her a message. I was like, "You look kind of cold." And she goes, "No, I'm just trying to warm up before I drive home in my Jeep." She's like, something about her feet are just like a little bit too cold. And I was just kind of making fun of her at that point. I was like, wait, when you drive your Jeep, do you got to stand up to push on the gas pedal? Like, why do you got to make sure they're warm? I don't even get it. Good time, Skyline. What not to love? I appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But yeah, it was kind of funny. Absolutely funny. Layered here in the field. Nice. They may start in the area because we have a lot of evergreen trees. That sucks. Trees are my worst enemy, yet I know we need them. They're always in the way. They really are. 2100, we're going to get lunar pollution. We've got these mine the lunar soil before GTA 6 thing. Considering being exposed to rocket fuel. Wow, no way. That's tough. That is tough. Excellent scroll so high. I love cherry blossom trees. They're nice. They're actually nice. I like trees that are not too tall to block the view of the sky. So bushes, per se. A few bushes around, not too bad. But man, here at the observatory, we are surrounded in trees. Like there's trees in every direction I look. There's way too many trees. The best meteors were behind the trees, I'm sure. Dude, almost a guarantee. Almost a guarantee. Almost a guarantee. NASA paid you. Okay. That makes sense. That's nice of them. Have you ever seen moonflowers? Moonflowers. I know what moon rocks are, but I don't know what moonflowers are. That's a new one to me. I don't think I've ever heard of moonflowers. You went to DC and New York and they were pretty. That's so cool. That's really cool. I haven't seen light and days get those indoor practice for 3 days. Wow. Crazy stuff right there. Alright, have we hit 20,000 yet? We'll see. We are at 19,967. We're gonna get there tonight. They bloom at night only, really? I'll have to check that out. White big flowers bloom at night. I'll have to check that out. I'll definitely have to check that out. Yes, we did go to the moon. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Love the moon. Yeah, it's stunning. Really gorgeous. Is all their employees suspicious? I actually think I heard someone say it before. That's so suspicious. Just at 20,000 cool. Dang. Why do I donate to you? I'll do it over winter break. That'd be awesome. Very nice. Seeing you again, calls you. Yeah, I appreciate it, Robert. Honestly, thank you, bud. Roberto Estrella. Love the name, by the way. Has flowers that bloom at night as well. Jimson weed. I'll check that out too. Say the Jenny Foundation. Wow. Your favorite flower? My brother said. Ooh, garden them. We live together. I'm gonna have to look it up for sure. I'm not a big flower person though, but I'll definitely check it out. Could imagine Christopher Columbus coming to North America and suddenly just sees the moon turn red. like right about when he gets here, it's like the night of the super, or like a lunar eclipse, a total lunar eclipse, and said, "Nope, this ain't right." Hi, how are you? I'm great. How are you? You have a girl, then that's so cool. You did to the alrighty. Night blooming in several species of morning glory. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, sounds good, Rebecca. I appreciate you, bro. Because I could watch it. Yeah, sounds absolutely nice. Ew, oh my goodness. Sneezies. For all the best you put up with, aka me. You don't need to get Elliot a coat. Oh, you got a coat for him? That's cool. That's really cool. That's really cool. So one day the aliens put up their lights and spelled LOL. Oh my goodness. Honestly, could you imagine? Like the aliens actually show up and the one thing you see is just a big LOL in the sky. No, that'd be wild. Yeah, that'd be really wild. Hi Lynn, how you doing? How's your night? No, thanks, bud. How you doing? You should not always shoot my name. My friends are asleep. I got you, silly. I'm glad to have you, by the way. Definitely glad to have you. Don't sneeze. I'm trying not to. It just happens. My sinuses don't treat me well, though. Called Queen of the Night. Ooh. I'll check that one out. The insomnia, so it works for you nice. Before they end us. Oh my goodness. That's going to be how it goes. They're just going to be trolling us like that. That is some tough stuff right there. That would definitely be tough stuff. By the way, if you are new here, make sure you subscribe. Turn on notifications. This is what we do. We do astronomy. We hang out and look at our moon, planets, moons around planets, galaxy, nebulae, globular clusters, stellar nurseries, even meteor showers, sometimes the sun in the day. On a really nice day when I'm actually awake in the day and not too busy working or something like that, then I like to stream the sun, which is not too often though. But make sure you hit the subscribe and turn on notifications for when we go live. You'll be able to come in and hang out and check out the cool stuff that we're doing that night. Oh, thank you, JP. Thank you so much. Sound heavy harassing you, dang. Makes you think of Mars attack. When the sun goes down once a year. That is I got you. That makes sense. Gotcha. Never realized you can actually do split view now in Chrome. That's so cool. It's actually kind of cool how they do that. Oh, you subbed that person, honestly, thank you. Makes you think of Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. One of those stories that are serious at first and have the weirdest endings, yeah. How many beans make 5? I love it, dude. Just I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Pepsi, I do not. Dark Side of the Moon, you know. There for Jupiter on Saturday or Sunday. Ooh, why Sunday? Telescope lens got scratched. Ooh, now it looks like a telescope. Oh no. If you're looking for a really good lens, I would look at SV Bonnie zoomable lens. It's like a 7 to 20 millimeter lens, but it's really, really nice. It's not bad. It's like $40 or so. A really beautiful lens. Is this live? It is. Yep. This is the moon live currently. Or is it the Saturday? What do you mean Saturday for Jupiter? What exactly do you mean? Really nothing coming up on Jupiter that I can think of that's important this weekend. have you seen any weird anomalies? Honestly, no, I haven't. Happy full moon blessings, everyone. What's up, Sunny? How you doing? How's your night? Let's buy stuff. Oh, no better than it's too small. So you guys, yeah, that's so funny. That is so funny. You want to see the site where Apollo landed? I can mark it on here for you if you want to see. Let me get it here real quick. Interact. There we go. Apollo landing, the Apollo 11 landing site's about right here. that's 11. 16 was out here. 17. If I can make out everything. 15 would be over here, and then 12 and 14 are off out in this direction here. There's 6 different landing sites. Yo, P, thank you so much for the thumbs up, bud. It's a live view of the moon. It is. It's a live view of the moon, really. The skies explore. Yeah, absolutely. Because of the blizzard. Oh, man. How much snow do you have now? How much snow do you actually have? Where the bright dots, just younger impact regions on the moon. It's where some of the underneath the crust where it got kind of pulled out during the impact, so it's much more reflective. And over time, it starts to dim down as the solar winds come through. No politics or religion, y'all. Done and done. Dying. Next thing, could we look at Jupiter or Venus? We can do Jupiter here in just a bit. Do we do planets? We do. Just, we got to change out cameras to really do planets, so have different setup for planets compared to the moon. Really cool night here in Toronto. I bet it is up there. How are you doing, by the way, Chris? Dude, you got 3 feet right now, 5 feet in the morning. No way. No way. That is crazy. Sorry, way less than 1% of the moon's surface. What up, Intelligent? How you doing? It was really meant for the Americans. What? It's meant for all mankind. To Jumpin' Jackson, that will see me. Robert. Dang. How you doing, by the way, Robert? Where's this? I'm in Kansas City, Missouri. When's the cold moon? Right now. We're looking at the cold moon. Montana Live getting all that snow is crazy. Circular thing on the lower left. It's Tycho Impact Crater. Rosa Live, gotcha. Landscape must be That actually does. Don't do that, Billy. Don't do that. I'll hit the moon in public area and embarrass himself. That's why your name's Outpatient. Dang. If you could go to the moon, what would you do? Ooh, that's a great question. I think I would just sit there. Sit there and take it in, to be honest. I would just sit down and take it all in. I think that's what I would do. How's it called, the cold moon? Have you been outside lately? Go outside real quick. Let me know how it feels. But usually it's every month or every full moon has a name. And this is the cold moon. It's when it really starts to get cold out in December. And so the moon got called the cold moon. Here's Moon Earth. Wow. Robert says, do you think space is real? Oh, man. There's a better chance of me thinking space is real compared to you having any kind of brain cells. What's the average temperature on the moon? About 0 degrees. Roughly about 0 degrees. Moon close to another is the best way to watch the moon. Warm and cuddly. That is true. Yeah, that is so true. Really true. Pretty water out there. Like about so blue. Do you see any sharks or whales swimming up there? I don't know, man. I mean, go to the moon, dude. You like the strawberry emoji and the moon emoji? Ooh, yeah, the strawberry moon's a good one, too. You ever dance with the devil? Bopel Moonlight. What the heck is that? That would be a double moon for all the people on Earth. That is true. Can you only see Jupiter's moons some parts of the year? And then frequent on that. No, you can see them every night. You can see the Galilean moons every night. Sometimes they go into like, they get occulted by Jupiter, or they go in transit, so you're not able to see them. But anytime you got Jupiter up and you don't have clouds or anything, you'll be able to see its moons. Could you drive to the moon? I guess if you wanted to. The moon does stabilize Earth, it does. As the universe look at the same as atoms and molecules on different scales. You know, electron looking at the core, we call the moon on different time scales. I don't know why. Oh my goodness. Only you knew. Yeah, LMAO. Your parents don't like you too much, do they? When me and your partner go on the first date, we're going to stargaze and dance with the moon behind us. That's so cool. Is that giant mountain range on the north side? Or is it just the way the shadows are? There are massive mountains around the moon, but what you see on the shadow on the very top, that's actually the Sea of Cold on the right side, and then you get over towards like the Ocean of Storms on the left. If gravity is really real, then why can't I drive my car backwards? Quick question, if gravity is really real, then why can't I drive my car backwards? I don't know, I mean, that'd be like the better way to say that. Why, when you jump, when you're standing on your roof and you jump, how come you don't go up rather than down? That'd be the real question. The moon craters are really beautiful. They truly are. Particularly at the bottom left, they seem to have lines that go from it straight outwards. The rest of it. So that's all the debris blown out during the impact, or what's called ejecta. Robert, you're about to just get, you know what, man? This dude's just trying to pick a fight with everybody now. There's one thing, man. You can try to pick a fight with me, but don't pick fights with other people, bro. You gotta do better things in your life for once. Definitely gotta do something better for your life. Can you look at Jupiter right quick? I can't right now. I'm waiting. Here in a bit we will. When did that impact happen? Which one? Tycho? About 108 million years old. Some people, I know. Imagine we're all watching the moon just vanish. Ooh, that'd be horrible. That'd be one of the worst things ever. I don't want to imagine it. Big crater in the front is actually a missile hit from Earth. It is not. Not at all. That's Tycho impact crater. It's been observed well before the before we even started developing missiles. What does it have? Different shades, different isotopics. Different isotopics. Like the really dark areas, that's Bosnic lava, ancient solidified lava, where you got the high lens a little bit like a lighter color per se. And then the really bright areas, that's younger regions. 3,000 August. I'm trying to remember the impact. That's correct. No, he replied to you. We're from Southern California. Oh, no way. Welcome in, Howard. Good to have you, bud. When's the last moon impact that we can see? Like a video of one? Is that what you mean? I don't know what he said. Don't even matter. That's why I blocked it already and we moved on already. That was way back then. Already beyond that. You'd cry if the moon disappeared. I would too. Absolutely. The moon can bring love. Be careful. Love it. Moon vanish, I don't know that we'd be dead. It's kind of a tough question whether we would or not. You near Cali? Nice. Yep, Crusher definitely got a fan. Zoom in and out, I guess. I don't know where we're going to zoom into. We're zoom in a little bit on the moon. Kind of come look at some of the impact regions. Look at some of these impact craters over here on the edge. Some of these are really, really gorgeous. What the fate lines are, it's just ejecta. Ejecta, that's debris blown outwards during the impacts. Really beautiful moon, though. Really beautiful moon. seem to get hit more than Earth. It does, by far. We have an atmosphere that burns up stuff as it comes through. The moon doesn't. And we got sediment changes. But most of the impacts that we see came from the Great Bombardment region. Or Great Bombardment period, sorry. Nicole's messing with your Wi-Fi signal, that's crazy. Get the Power Seeker 60 easy. Really want a reflector one instead of a refractor. I got you. Like the 130 SLT. Really beautiful regions on the moon. The light side of the moon. Well, there are differences there between the dark and light side of the moon. There's no dark and light side of the moon. That's not a thing. It's honestly not a thing. There's a daylight side and a nighttime side of the moon. All direct hits. They're not direct hits. What you're seeing when you look at these impact craters, you're seeing a secondary effect. You're looking at seismic waves, similar to like when you throw like a rock into a pond. You see the seismic waves come out. That's similar to what we see here. So it's just a secondary effect. How do you think the craters are made from impacts? Stuff like asteroids, comets, meteoroids, micrometeoroids, stuff like that. And now space trash. Against eye. Hey. Okay, lunar panel. Like the moon's light reflection. Oh. You wouldn't get too much energy off of it though. Honestly, you wouldn't get that much energy at all. It's not perfectly round by any means. We do put a lot of space in trash in space. We really do. We really do. Honestly, we do. Zoom out. Go about there. And pull back in the center a little better. There's an excuse for the junk out there. It kind of is, but wish we'd do better though. It'd be nice. How many gamma waves are Dang. Did the gravity of the moon rises sea wave levels? It does. The tides come from the moon. What's that look like a belly button? Tycho impact crater. It's a beautiful Tycho impact crater. There we go. It'd be awesome to see an impact. Oh yeah, live on the surface. That'd be really cool. Definitely trash further. Would you agree to it? Oof. Like throw it really far out there or throw it towards like the sun would be a great idea. I think it'd be better to slingshot it towards like the sun because you don't want to like pollute other areas, because then if you get there and do a little bit of like checking around, you're like, oh, look at this. And you would cause a little bit of a confusion, right? Look, someone has diapers on whatever moon that you get to. You find these diapers all of a sudden, right? You see what I'm saying? So like if there was a way to do it safely with the sun, that'd be a great idea. Vincent, thank you, brother. I appreciate it, Vincent. How you doing? How's your night? Done 220 miles on your way home now? Wow. No, that's crazy. Ever see anything flying around up there? Not up there, no. We see satellites go through the view. Sometimes birds, bats, airplanes fly through our view. Clouds, stuff like that. That's it. Nothing too crazy though. Must not be teardrop shape. There's some kind of art, but again, it comes back to it being a secondary effect. It's not the actual effect from just the impact, but it's a secondary effect. The seismic waves. And again, even if you throw a rock diagonal, for the most part, into water, then you're still going to get that same effect. These seismic waves from it are going to come out, and they're going to be ding near. It's going to look like a circle. But you can see a little bit of difference in some of the shapes, especially when you get a little bit closer and look at them. Can we see the Interstellar Visitor 3i Atlas? Are you referencing 3i Atlas? What time is it right now? 3:39. Let's see how far it is right now. Let's see where 3i is. Getting pretty high. Actually getting kind of high up. Getting fairly high up. Let me go take a look at the telescope. Make sure our dew heater's still on it properly too. Because if we're going to do that, we definitely need to make sure we don't have any dew. Give me 2 seconds here. Yeah, if you guys want to see the telescope real quick as I walk out there and do this. You bring it in. You guys can see it here on the bottom. It looks like the dew heater's on, but I'm just going to check it real quick. No, it looks good. I think we'll be alright to do this. I think we'll be alright to try it. Let's go see if we can see it real quick. 3, 2, 1, and wee! Across the sky we go. You guys want to see the telescope as it flies around? I pulled up here for a minute. Watch it move around to the other side of the sky here. And then, see if we get some brightness. Oh, I just got the camera disconnected for some reason. Looks like the cable's still on it though. Why did it disconnect? Can you guys see that yellow bar on the top? Now it's orange. It just killed my camera somehow. Let me go unplug it and plug it back in the camera. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's find out. Ali, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. See if we can get the camera to reconnect now. I think it's going to connect. There we go. We got it back. Alright, let's get some brightness. See if we can see anything real quick. See some stars. Oh, you guys can't though, huh? Get that out of the way. Why is our view so small? Oh, I see why the view is so small. Is it really that small? It kind of actually is. Zoom it out a little more, I guess. There we go. Yo! Saw YouTube show before. Use? Not too sure. It's a promotion or attention spans. Oh, you use it. Way to use a platform to provide viewers a site. Otherwise, don't have access to it. I got you. Hey, thank you so much, by the way. Thank you so much for the love and support. Sorry, I'm kind of shivering a little bit from just standing next to the telescope. It's so cold over there. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it, by the way. I do appreciate that. Alright, let's see if we can find it. I'm going to do a plate solve here. It should bring 3i right into the center of our view. We're off about 1.28 degrees. Do I see 3i right now? It looks like I see 3i. Let me see if I can put a marker on it real quick. You guys can kind of see where it's going to be. Looks like I see it like right here. Kind of where it looks like it is. I don't know if, can you guys kind of see that little smudge right there? Let's see. Let's take a photo now. We'll pull out some of the brightness and we'll take a longer photo. See if that's 3i or not. Stack it up here. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's change this out to 16-bit. Get a better image. What happens to an object swallowed by the black hole? Well, black holes come from a collapse of massive gravity. Usually things don't really fall into black holes. It's kind of a misconcept. But if it did, it just comes into a singularity. And all that happens, though. Alright, let's get it here. Get our big old box out of the way. Let's see if we can get 3i. Let's stack it. Stack it, dude. Absolutely. Let's go for it. Let's see what we get. Whoa! My bad. That's horrible. Whoa. Ooh. Too much Star Trail. What are we? You know what? We're guiding on lunar, so that's not good. Let's reset lunar. Can you guys see 3i right there? We're going to have to reset this here in 2 seconds. Get our next photo. See what happens. Helen, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the floating heart and the GLHF. Oh, I can't even say your name. R053YY. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate it. Bubble Cheeks. Thank you, Bubble Cheeks. Thank you so much. Can you guys see 3i Atlas right there? We're gonna reset it one more time. We'll see if this does any better. It was white before your eyes. That was a flashbang. I'm so sorry, y'all. Honestly, I am so sorry. Bubble Cheeks again, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. And Alika, thank you so much. Honestly, thank you. I do appreciate that. I strive to do well or to be better. This is one of those goal jobs. I definitely try. Alright, so there's 3i Atlas. Here's what the whole view looks like. Obviously the moonlight's just insane, but there's 3i Atlas out there. There's our little interstellar comet, doing the little interstellar comet stuff. See if I can move it up a little higher. Oh, which way do we need to go? Right there. There we go. Hey, welcome back. Yeah, that's it. That is it. Not too much to it, huh? But this is an interstellar comet. This thing came from another star system, which makes it really crazy. Makes it really crazy. This is 2 images so far stacked. Pretty wild, ain't it? Wow, a little bit of the brightness. There we go. There's 3i Atlas. It is huge, yeah. Looks relatively big in this view. Is that the blurry one? Yep. It is. You've seen the coma here. Yeah, the stars are going to be the round dots. Gonna back it up a little bit. See, like these dark rings? Those are dust spots on my camera. But kind of like a little bit more high here what we're doing. Annotate and draw, interact. There we go. So these right here, this is the dust on the camera. Where you see like the inner circle here. That's the primary, like this is the primary mirror, and this is the secondary mirror there. So the dust rings end up looking like little donuts everywhere. I can see quite a bit of them. There's honestly quite a bit on here. But those are dust spots. And then of course stars are going to be dots. They just make a bunch of dots, and then you get the comet right there, or 3i Atlas. Comet 3i Atlas. Move back over here a little bit. Pretty cool though, huh? Yo, Chase, thank you so much, buddy. Still didn't get her. Nope. Still didn't get Jenny. Powdered donuts, yeah. Bunch of donuts out there. Hi, silly, sounds good. Sounds good. Hope we see Jupiter before we go. Yeah, we will. We can do Jupiter too. We'll get Jupiter. It's just gonna be a dot. Jupiter is gonna be like a small dot as well in the setup. Unlucky always, just like Jenny, yeah. Always missing it somehow. But there it is. There's 3i Atlas out there. Doing 3i Atlas stuff. We don't have like such a full moon. Eventually we'll get a decent photo here. So probably near the end of the, closer towards the end of the month. Hopefully we'll get a really nice photo. Alright, let's do this. Let me speed the camera back up real quick. And then, get a little bit of brightness here. Back up just a bit. Let's go to Jupiter real quick. Jupiter's on the other side of the sky, by the way. Did the other one take off? Or looking for it up. I think it's looking for it. It is. Alright, Jupiter we go. 3, 2, 1, and we on our way to Jupiter. Fly across the sky. Hope the telescope you guys watch it kind of fling around. Hopefully we don't lose the connection again on the camera. Hey Mac, how's it going? Hi Teresa, good evening. Galaxy? Maybe. We might do that. Might do a Galaxy next too. We can do that. Oh, we don't have a bunch of dew on here. Ah, you got 6 items, Barlow. Very nice, Jace. That is awesome. That is super awesome. Here comes Jupiter. get this out of our view real quick. Raise it up in the view. See if we can get it in focus too. We're gonna see some more stars. There's Jupiter, 3 of the 4 Galilean ones, it looks like. Let me get some of the exposure out real quick. See the bands on it a little bit. It's kind of hard to make them out, but you can kind of see the bands on Jupiter right now. Do a little bit more focus though. Go the other way. But there she is. Jupiter being Jupiter. Way out there. Oh wait, you know what? There's 2 moons right here. I see 2 moons, actually. See the 2 moons right there? There's 2 moons there, and then you got third one over there on the right, and then there was another one way off on the left. So that's Callisto way out there. Ganymede is the one way over here on the right. It has to be. So then you got Io and Europa right here. Io is probably the one on the bottom and Europa on the top. That's pretty cool, ain't it? There's the 4 Galilean moons. I didn't notice that there were 2 right there just a minute ago. But there they are. Yo, Jace, thank you so much for joining as a member, bud. Thank you so much. And by the way, if you are a member, make sure you jump in our Discord with us. Make sure you jump in Discord with us to keep up with the conversation, and when it's cloudy, we're not live. And you also get to know when we're going live a little sooner. No giant storm. I did not see the Great Red Spot on Jupiter right now. Did not currently see it. We're looking at Jupiter right here. Jupiter and its 4 Galilean moons currently. But we're going to swing over to another object. Let me get this set up for us. Alright, let's go. 3, 2, 1, and That's going to be definitely my favorite galaxy to go for. Callisto, Jupiter, Io on top, Europa bottom, Ganymede. Nice. Very nice. What we've seen here in a minute, we're going to be seeing my camera disconnect for one. But we're going to be seeing a galaxy here in a minute. I'm going to have to reset this cable apparently. Oh, the actual program just like closed on me too. I used SharpCap to run my camera, and that thing just like completely closed out on me. Get ourselves reset here. Cameras 405. See if it'll reconnect. Gonna reconnect. Did it? Okay, cool. All right, a little bit of light. See where we're at. Jupiter has a gas surface, just all gas. I see the galaxy. Let's get it centered up here. You guys see it on the bottom right, but it's kind of hard to see where it is. Get the camera out of the way. Let's see if we can center it up on us. Pull right into the center. This is going to be the Roll-Pole Galaxy. Definitely my favorite one. My favorite galaxy by far. Alright, let's see how our focus is. Check on the focus here. Can you guys see the galaxy? It's like in the very bottom corner right now. Let me kind of come in a little better. It's gonna be like right here. It's gonna be Messier 51, a merging galaxy right there. But we need to check focus first. So let's run faster on the camera, check our focus. Turn the brightness all the way up. See something here. We see stars. See a few stars. Gotta get more brightness though. Hardly see stars. Alright, let's do focus. I hear like coyotes screaming in the background here. Or something weird. Alright, anyways, focus. The hash tracking, none under 200. No telescope under 200 has a go-to mount that I know of. Unless you can find something you use, maybe like the 4SE used or something. You can hardly get a tracking mount for that, even for like a DSLR camera. Alright, let's check it here. Let's see how well we did. Pull down some of the brightness, 30-second exposure. Should be good. Live stack it. Let's get it! Let's see what we can do. See if we can get it here. What happens when they merge? They'll merge. No 2 stars will most likely ever touch each other. The black holes will eventually merge. Kind of like a beauty of the cosmos. Just kind of does its own thing. A lot of star formations do occur though. But wait until you see it. Like, you're going to look at it and be like, wow, that's actually beautiful. This is a truly stunning galaxy. We didn't have the bright moon like what we have right now. It's a lot easier to see, but... Ooh, gotta turn off the other display. There we go. You can see like the moon's going to mess us up a little bit, but you can still see the galaxies in here. Check out the, you see it right there? The full moon's going to make everything super tough to do. But there they are. Can you just skip a shot in Discord? How's that checking right? Can see Galaxy and Nebulae. No, it would not. It's a fork mount. It would not track good enough for Galaxy Nebulae. You'd be able to do like planetary decent and moon decent, but you do want to do like really, really quick photos, and then you have an issue of if you're doing like Galaxy Nebulae in it, you're going to have field rotation. This one is called the Real Pole Galaxy. It's a very beautiful spiral galaxy. You can see the other galaxy right on the bottom, which is interacting with it. When we get rid of this big old bright full moon, then we get these better images. That looks so much better than what we see there. All right, let me back up a little quick. Speed up the camera again. Jump some brightness. See a little bit of something swing around here. Okay, and then here. 3, 2, 1, and on our way. Just mess it up, maybe. I did. I just stopped it. Go. Do it again. 3, 2, 1, wait. Again. On our way. Jump the speed of the camera though. Andromeda through our galaxy stars. We can see Andromeda. Not get deep space tracking. That's correct. You would. Then you'd have to buy the cameras. You'd have to get a guiding camera. You'd have to get a guiding scope. Things get kind of wild. I just took out our camera again, and it took out the app completely again. Why is it doing that? Every time I move, I wonder if it's just everything is so dang cold. Nothing wants to work properly. And still not connecting. All right. So let me reset the camera again, I guess. Oh, never mind. Here it comes. There's that nighttime sun, apparently. Whoa. Whoa. That was bright. Rid of that camera. There we go. Re-enable the telescope now. And the focuser. And now we got some movement. Bring the moon up a little bit for us. And then we'll just disable tracking. Let's see which way she's going to drift on us. Like that, okay, cool. Let's pull it over for us. We'll let it kind of drift through our view. Wow, hot cocoa now. Dude, it sounds so good. $1,000. Then use the rest of the money for everything else. Maybe. There. We're just going to let it kind of drift through our view right now. How much is telescope and setup cost? Everything in right now that we're running, this is not too terribly bad. Probably pushing about 6,000 in the setup that we're currently using. Yo, Ben, thank you so much for the hot cocoa, by the way. I appreciate it. Thank you, Ben. Thank you so much, Ben. I know I missed a few things here, but thank y'all so much, by the way. I do appreciate it. I definitely appreciate y'all. James, thank you for the thumbs up. But this place makes me feel at peace. It's awesome, Elmo. That's super awesome. Is there snow where I'm at? No, we got clear skies right now. Yep, we are looking at Earth's rotation here. We are spinning fast. Oh man, it's just a beautiful view too. The moon is so gorgeous. Go for the Teleview stuff. Like the Teleview eyepieces are not bad at all. Like they're really nice. I think they might be overrated, to be honest. Like, I don't know that I personally would just buy Teleview eyepieces, but they are nice. Realistically, 5,000, you could have something comparable. Well, ish. I mean, this isn't like I'm inside an observatory. So the observatory if you took everything together, the computer system, the observatory, and everything, we're probably like, it's probably over 20 grand. And the like if you were to do everything that I got right now. Would you say one could have to spend a complete beginner? Something decent but affordable. Something like a tabletop Dobsonian can be like $100, $300 to be honest. Wouldn't be a bad thing either. Tabletop Dobsonians are pretty nice. Yeah, everything I get, like all the gifts, membership, like everything I get, I always put back into what we do, and then I, of course, invest my own back into what we do as well. And call it a day. Yeah, there you go. There you go. It's a pretty good game plan. That seems like a really good game plan. Zoom in one more time on the button. Yeah. Let's zoom in. Let it kind of just drift through our view that way. I think I'll be I'm glad to have you. Honestly, glad to have you. Urban Deep Skies in the city, for example. Everstar Skywatcher 180. AZ Mount. When you say deep sky, are you meaning planetary? Like that deep, or like deep, like getting in a galaxy nebulae? Like you wouldn't want to use a AZI mount. I mean, you could, I guess. It's kind of going to be a tough one because a lot of it's going to come back to filters. You're going to need proper filters to help you get the proper views and stuff. But let me focus the telescope real quick so we get a better view of the moon here. Just realized I didn't even focus. Try to get a little bit better view. There we go. But yeah, like filters are a big thing when you're in the city. And that's probably where a lot of your expense will go. Hi Robert, how you doing? Observatory in my idea. Put a scope on the roof inside a domed room. There's actually some really cool houses that already have that kind of build on them for real. It's like really cool. Yeah, filters get expensive. Hi Flower, how are you? But if you check it out, Grocer, there's some people that's already done that though. Like they literally put a observatory like in the top of their house, like into the like the attic area. Have a way to walk up to it, just open up the dome and go to town and whatnot like that. It's just crazy. Reflector versus refractor. It depends on your liking. Like for example, the refractors are a little bit more clean in your output, but you can get a lot of chromatic aberration, where the reflectors you get some of the lines of star spikes because of the wires on the front that hold on to the secondary mirrors. It's really just a personal preference at the end of the day. Gotta hit the head though. I got you, James. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out, bud. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, hopefully it's clear tomorrow night. I'm hoping it is. Let's see how the clouds go here in Kansas City. Both are Angel Cities like me. Oh, that'd be really cool. Gosh, that'd be really cool. Hey, what's up, Chase Shot? How you doing, bud? How's your day? Gotta zoom back out on the moon again. Kansas City has amazing barbecue. Kansas City definitely has the best barbecue. Suffer to use Stag. I use Sharp Cap. Personally use Sharp Cap. It's what I'm using right now. It was so bad I couldn't get to moon gaze, live in Trinidad. Oh, no way, Lisa. Why they always gotta give us clouds? Coming out on the 19th. It's possible. It's possible we will. Just depends on the weather, though. Tony, what up, brother? Are you home or no? Or are you truck driving tonight? I think I asked you earlier, but I'm not sure if I seen your comment. I'm gonna guess you're truck driving. Gonna guess that is the thing. The moon does look like a big mountain. It kind of does. I thank you, David. Honestly, thank you. On the way to Oklahoma City, dude, that's the wrong direction. Got like a different little trip to take. Actually, not a bad thing, though, is it? Little difference in scenery. Yo, we're at 20,000, by the way. 20,031 subscribers. Thank you all so much. Thank you so much. Andre, thank you so much for the 100, by the way. We made it to 20K. And I appreciate y'all, honestly do. How do you know we're not on the cat's collar of Orion's belt? Because I'm not in the movie Men in Black. Okay, that in back. Wiped out in life. Possible exists on the moon. Oh no, not at all. Not at all. Ooh, a honeydew. Ooh, that sounds really good. 19.9, you're saying, I got you. I'm seeing 20.031. We getting there. Enhance! Really want to enhance. Man, we can enhance, don't push it. We can make the moon enhance. We can actually live stack the moon. If you want to do that, we can do that. Let me bring it back over here, and we gotta track it though. Enable tracking. Track! Track! Enhance it. Wondering if it's worth it. First experience. Oh yeah, dude. $15, you can't go wrong. No matter what, you really can't go wrong. Alright, let's do it. Enhance! Let's just start stacking a bunch of frames real quick. See how it ends up. We're at about 100 images right now on it. We'll let it run for a minute. 220 images. 250. Take choppers. I got you. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely do it. Can't go wrong with $15. It zooms 100 times till the moon. Check on your phone. Looks the exact same. Nice. I figure it looks like there was maybe seas or oceans and some large canyon looking critters. How do you figure what? What do you mean by how do you figure? I must have missed the actual comment. You asked a question, I'm not too sure what we're referencing. And see if you don't say enhance drastically time. I know, right? Let's see if it is. We can actually see some of the details right here. Yeah, well it did. Really sharpen it out. Really make out some of the details that it's getting. Not too bad. Pretty decent for what it is. Too bad. Echo's still just a blur currently though. Alright, that's 1,000 images stacked, by the way. We'll take it back out. Go back to raw. We'll zoom me out. Yo, Terry, thank you for the high five, bud. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Always a beat you and then not in jobbing. I'm not gonna even try anymore. It was around 4 feet, but I don't know. Ooh, longer means better. Longer focal length usually gives you more zoom. If it's like 4 foot, was it kind of like 4 inches as well, or no? I don't know that being metric. Maybe like 140, maybe? I don't know. Have we ever witnessed asteroids hitting the moon? Yes, we have. Well, there's recordings of them. Nothing opposed of anyone. Rock. But at the end of the day, it depends. Most of it's just regular, like rock, silica, stuff like that. You gotta leave something for me. Dang. Declaring the moon for your own country, that'd be pretty well, honestly. If they created it, possibly wiped out. Oh no, not at all. Life, like we don't see any evidence of life on the moon. Like none. Make sure I got a lot of these comments here. I think I did actually. Looks good. Okay. Declaring the moon for their own country. Yeah, that'd be crazy. That would be pretty crazy though. That would be crazy. It'd be like on The Office, you know, when Michael declares bankruptcy. You just stand up and say, I declare the moon. That's how it would work. Something wild like that. Something silly and wild like that, huh? Just put the flag while climbing a mountain. I got you. So funny. Here were the moon split. It did not split. George Washington saw that's right. I declare bankruptcy, yeah, but I declare the moon. Oh my goodness. Too funny. That'd be pretty wild. My toes are getting cold, y'all. They are starting to feel it. They are starting to feel the temperature. Space scares the heck out of you, dude. Especially if it's like, sorry, I'm a reverse. Oh. Jason, you're really into it, man. You're really into it, though. It's really cool you get good understandings like that. Spelling is overrated, Jenny. And then there was volcanic activity on the moon. In a sense, it's lava that actually seeped up. Whenever like the large impacts occurred, it kind of just peeled open the crust just below the impact craters, and the lava just kind of seeped up in a sense. Did you get the Grinch meal? Oh, dude, nice. You get the socks? If no one knows this, I actually mentioned this, I think, on the last live, but McDonald's has the Grinch meal that comes with like a pair of socks, and I had to buy them, like for my son. It was kind of an interesting idea, but they literally got decent socks in them, like for real decent. Junior Jason, I appreciate it, Vince. Thanks, you bud. Dude, thank you so much. Yeah, that's awesome, Ice. What color did you get? I seen someone was selling all 4 colors for like $70 on eBay already. I was like looking up what colors are there, and then I seen like someone actually trying to sell all the colors on eBay for like $70. Crazy. You know they stole them. You got the red pair? Nice. Apparently there's red, green. We got red and green, and then there's blue and yellow. Oh, thanks, Linda. Honestly, thank you. The Earth is moving at 1,000 kilometers per hour. How can we see the same side of the moon? I'm trying to put together, like, why wouldn't you still see the same side of the moon? Like, we're rotating. The moon's still there. I'm trying to put this together in my head. It's not clicking, man. I'm sorry. It's just not clicking. Curious why the moon and Earth have hot centers. Almost everything does, for the most part. Everything has a relatively hotter core because it takes a lot longer for the heat to dissipate through the object itself. On GSO 8-inch. Trying to think who GSO is, what brand that is. Maybe related to spaghettification. Things falling in black holes. Oh my goodness. Spaghettification is just something wild. I'll put nightmares into... Who said that earlier? Someone had nightmares about stuff. I can't remember who that was just a bit ago. Talking about gamma ray burst. Like, he's gonna get spaghettification in his head. Running to space gives me anxiety in the area. Living shooting stars all the time. Think about the movies. Ooh, where comets and asteroids destroyed the world. My stomach knots up. Ooh, that's crazy. Jason, that's insane, man. Don't look up spaghettification. That'll make you feel kind of wild. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure, a lot of stuff going on, tidal forces, stuff like that. And it takes a long time for heat to dissipate. But tidal forces is one of the main issues why we see a lot of things even warm up. Any news on 3i? We just seen 3i just a bit ago. We took a photo of it. Still looks like 3i. Still looks like a comet out there doing comet things. Look like a comet doing comet things out there. Nothing too crazy with it. We'll send to moon distant correlates with the pyramid volume and circumference. That's pretty well. I did not know that, actually. Did not know that. Are the only planet not just falling down? What's up? How's the Earth and other planets just not just falling down? What's up? Honestly, it's a great question. Like, we just think everything's just in free fall and everything's being fallen. It's a great question, though. I don't have a true answer to that. That's something that you'd ask like a cosmologist about, though. Love to see Roman show at the Sphere in Vegas. Oh, that'd be so cool. Dude, that'd be really cool. Moonfall is a cool movie. They know we aren't falling. Well, we should be falling. In theory, we should be falling. Everything should be falling. There's nothing really pulling us up, so we should be falling. Bit about the Arctic Circle and the Aurora Borealis and Northern Lights. What about them? What's your opinion about the Arctic Circle, the Aurora Borealis, and Northern Lights? I mean, the Aurora Borealis are the Northern Lights. I'm not too sure what you mean. What's my opinion on them? Why does it look like a tomato with that circle and lines? The circle and lines, that's going to be a Tycho impact crater over there. Let me kind of pull it over for you. That's going to be a beautiful Tycho impact crater, and the lines coming out from it's called ejecta. It's debris blown out during the impacts. Can I come up a little closer? Kind of come in a little bit too. You can see it a little bit better. That's going to be beautiful Tycho impact crater. The debris that gets blown out during the impacts. You see this with other impact craters as well. It's just a relatively young impact crater, so they're really, really prominent. You can see some here at Copernicus. A little bit more dim. See some in some of the younger impact craters right here. Hopefully that kind of helps. Gives you an idea. My thoughts on what? Looks like a center point. It does have a central peak in it. Ever watched Carl Sagan's Cosmos? Honestly, I have not in a long time. I have not in a long time. Who's to say that we know the physics of space? I mean, when you take the math and you take the applied understandings and you put together, we can make really good judgments where things are going to be. For example, like, where's the moon going to be at exactly in 1 year? We can pretty much tell you exactly where that's going to be. Is there a way to infrared scan for rare moon minerals? I mean, if you wanted to. Not something I would want to do, though. That's something I personally want to do. I hope we finally have life. Ah, I got you. It'd be pretty cool. That's be pretty awesome. Get your telescopes to other countries if you were to stand on a tall building, because you got a curvature on the Earth. I mean, I guess if you're next to a country line, like for example, if you're up in like Buffalo and look towards Canada, maybe. You believe in the multiverse theory, like existing? There's nothing to really believe in. It works on like computers, but honestly, there's nothing to believe in. There's no way to like test it. There's no way to prove it or anything like that. If that kind of makes sense to you, Jason. That's one of the tough ones. Like believe in the multiverse is like believe in also that we live or we're inside of a black hole. There's no way to actually test it. It's a good thought, but no way to truly test it. How come there's no massive mountains? There actually are on the moon. There's a lot of massive mountains on the moon. What's this stuff starting moving around in your house? Not tripping, you'll think there's a multiverse. That's kind of true, I guess. What would you say to the life flashes that occur on the moon's surface? They can't all the asteroids hitting the moon's surface. Well, we see some weird phenomenons that do occur, like inside some of the deep impact craters. But I can tell you, I observed the moon. I can't even tell you how many hours, but even saying thousands of hours is probably really far under. And I can tell you that like, a lot of my observations now in the last 5 years have all been recorded. I've never seen anything crazy. Hi, Jason. Sounds good. Have a good day at work. Have an amazing day at work. Hi, John. Or Joe. Joe. Love how you spell your name, Dinoy from New Jersey. How you doing? What camera am I using? I'm using the SV405cc camera. Music this makes me sweepy. Ooh, ocean snapping. John, I got you. Yeah, you got it as JOH. I thought it was Joe, maybe. That's crazy cool, though. You're the only fractional possibility of an energetic source to create. Change all staying in the future life. Hi from Persia. Hey, how are you doing? All the crazy stuff happens on the other side. How do you know? How do you know? It is cold out. I bet it is really cold out in New Jersey tonight. Where's the Big Dipper up to the north? Oh, keeps the emails down. I got you. Dude, that's smart. Super smart. And there's about grades. Minimal human. Look at it. Behind it, not back. Why do they look like light on the moon? It's not lights, it's just younger impact craters on the moon. Younger impact craters, they have a much higher reflective compared to what we see with the rest of the moon. I'm seeing anything on them. Yeah, it's just higher reflectivity that we see in these areas. These are areas where younger impact craters occur, or younger impacts occur, and it kind of pulls up some of the soil underneath the surface of the moon, or the crust of the moon, and it's just a lot more higher reflective than what we see at the remaining parts, which is kind of like toned down from the solar winds that come through. So over time, they'll become a little bit darker, and then we'll see a bunch of other young impact craters on the moon. My location in the USA. What are the GSO? Oh, Dobsonian, which is the original brand, Aperture Dobsonian. Okay, I got you. You say younger, give us an estimate in years. Well, the one on the like the bottom left side, that's about 108 million years. So take its brightness compared to some of the others that are super, super bright. Like for example, Aristicus, which is on the top. Kind of pulled up. You can see Tycho real quick. That's Tycho impact crater. And then you got Aristicus way up here on the very top. And see how it's a lot brighter. And of course, you got a little bit of that dark Bosniak lava nearby. But you come over here. Another way to look at this. Let's do it this way. Let me pull in some brightness real quick. I want to pull out the gamma quite a bit. You can really see where the younger impact regions are. It kind of makes sense. Really make out the younger impact regions on the moon. Hopefully you can see it okay now. And hopefully it kind of makes sense to you too. And then, let me pull back the gamma again. And pull back the brightness. Oh, we had to fix our brightness. And there we go. Does look like a watermelon, it really does. DCI, thank you so much for the 100, bud. Thank you so much. Hi, Mandy. Good evening. Would the moon look different if you look at it from different, or what exactly you mean, Jessica? If you look at it from different, like different from northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere, maybe? Is that what you mean? Oh, you're welcome, Biz. Absolutely. GC tapping, thank you for the 100. Thank you so much. Artificial light producing object trapped by the sunray. Yeah. That has to be it. The moon's only been there for like the last, since July. It has to be it. Has to be it. Upside down in the southern hemisphere. It is. That's correct. We'll look upside down to you in the southern hemisphere. And kind of back up a little bit here too. Do some deep thinking that maybe our Big Bang wasn't an explosion. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can call it an explosion if you want, but more of an expansion. Can't say it's great about them too. Right. How the universe collapses are. Maybe. Aren't the big craters brighter? Some of them are. But like the massive impact craters are all really, really old. Most of the impact craters you actually see on the moon come from the Great Bombardment period, which is a long time ago, like 3.5 to 4 billion years ago. From other countries. No, like southern and northern hemisphere, you'd see it different, but not from other countries in its own aspect. I'd be stuck by a meteor, would be in danger. No, not really. Like, we can get meteors that come out from Mars, or like Martian meteorites could impact us, but you'd have to have like a massive amount of impacts and a lot of debris coming off to be able to put us in any kind of danger like that. We know where the moon comes from. Has it always been with the Earth? So from the Great Impact hypothesis, which would be Theia, which would have impacted Earth, it had been a small planet, kind of like the size of Mars, basically, impacted Earth, and then a lot of stuff would have came out, formed a ring, then an iron ball started to form, started collecting more stuff. Whether we had 2 moons, 1 moon at that point, it's kind of up in the question. But eventually we got a moon, our moon, the moon with a capital M. Day 4048 of host to Zoom and Uranus for recreational purposes. Have you ever dreamed being on the moon? I do not. Way to blame the moon for becoming a lunatic. That's true, Rick. That's true. Spitting snow there, so no moon, dang. Man, we got a little bit of snow here in Kansas City, not too much though. It's all about gone now. Definitely cold though. Really cold here in Kansas City tonight. Kind of a chilly night for sure. Hey, how are you, Mariam? See if I can say this right. Mariametta. Did I say it right? GC again. Thank you so much for the floating hearts, bud. Keep staring at the moon for hours. That's so cool. That's really cool. D-Vids, what's up, buddy? Came in right when my toes are freezing, bro. I mean, my toes are freezing. I am feeling it on the feet today. It's already 4:30 in the morning. Oh. What are we doing? What are we doing at night? Already 4:30 in the morning. Hey, Kind Blue, how you doing, bud? Yo, Robert, thank you, bud. Thank you so much for the love and support, dude. I appreciate it. Honestly, thank you. You're good, Crusher. We're good. It's the moon. 7 degrees there. Ooh, but the moon's really bright and beautiful. Glad the moon is bright and beautiful. Sucks that it's so cool. About 18 degrees now in Omaha. Here in Kansas City, let's see. Let's see if I can get it to pop up again. It's 24 degrees. It's actually getting warmer right now than what it was earlier. Today's going to be a decent day. Finally. When I say decent, I mean like 40 degrees. You're good, Robert. Don't worry about it, brother. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Not that long-term habitation. Yo, Skytex, what's up, bud? What's going on with the moon tonight? Hanging out with the full supermoon, the cold moon. Oceans would be a better place to hide a base. Almost. 29 degrees in Wasilla, Alaska. It's colder in Kansas City. What up? That sucks. Heat wave today in Kansas City. That's true, man. Looks like it's actually going to get to about 40 degrees, which is nice. I'm so tired of this cold. Hi, it sounds good, Melissa. Thanks for hanging out with us. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Or good night to you. Get sleepy from the music? It happens. Looking at recipes for salsa. Ended up here. How does that work? How does that work? Where's Saturn's already set? Below the horizon. Below the horizon. You're in mining precious material. I got you. Pluto's moon categorized as an asteroid. A minor planet. I'll go on the sunny side of the moon. How cold is it on the sunny side? On the sunny side, it's not cold at all. It's really hot, like 230, 240 degrees. That's that cold light of the moon. No. I think clouds are supposed to clear this weekend. I hope it does, buddy. I definitely hope it does. It's been really cloudy here. So relaxing. I appreciate it, honestly. Thank you. This is where it was hit by meteorites. That is correct. Tell the aliens to come out and play. Alright, Jenny, come out and play. Dwarf Planet, yeah. Even a meter ward. Phone combo when I said, with the camera broke up. I got you. I hear you. Hi, Optimus. How you doing? How's your night? That time, if you're on the moon, progressive or regressive. It'd be a little different, like, because you're going to have less, so your time's going to be a little bit slower. The white flecks, younger impact craters on the moon. 9.5 left, Ron. Is that how I cinnamon roll on some coffee? Nah, dude, my toes are frozen. Like, my toes are really frozen already. Yeah, relative to you, yeah, like if you were to look at both clocks, your time on the moon itself would be slower than it would be here on Earth. Where am I from? Kansas City, Missouri. Did you see Haley's comment? I did not. I was a young pup. I was just born. So cold out in Maine right now? Oh, no way. Why's it gotta be so cold in Maine? I bet it's really cold in Maine, though. I bet it's not just cold, but really cold in Maine. I bet Maine is just a cool place to be right now. You wouldn't know, like, the time's relative to you. Like, you wouldn't know that you're aging slower. The cold in Missouri, it is. Same in New York, really cold as well. I don't know if Vetcher's live. Sorry for trust issues. No, it's all good, Optimus. I get it, man. We got the telescope. Obviously, we got this camera here, which looks at the telescope. And the thing I can do, give me 2 seconds here. I'll just tap it. You'll see the moon move a little bit. Give me 2 seconds. That's probably one of, like, the easier ways I can do it, of course. One of the easier ways. Means empty and possibly Uji. Or Zuji. Yeah. B-Town, the bot getting ya. Freezing there in California. Dang. But hopefully that helped a little bit. So you can see. No jacket, no jacket on. I'm obsessed with your childhood looking at the skin. At the skin. What skin? Oh, the sky. Okay. Dang, I'm like, what? What the heck? Why are you looking at skin? He hates slowly in New Jersey, but not. Dang. 250 degrees. Only warm the earth. It does not. It does not. Remember Hell Boss in 97? Ooh, leave a mark on my brain. I got you. That's really cool. That's super cool, Venom. That's super cool. Look at the surface or closer to it. We can zoom in digitally. To get like true zoom, you got to change out like the cameras and stuff like that. But we can zoom in digitally a little bit more. Look at some of the details here real quick. 4 degrees freaking out. Sure. No, you're welcome. Absolutely. Little rabbit. There's the cat on the moon. You guys ever seen the black cat on the moon? Let me kind of come over here and we'll circle it real quick. The cat on the moon. Annotate and draw. Interact. So here's the cat on the moon. Yeah, my drawing's not the worst right now. I just said that. Watch what happens. I can see the tail somewhere over there. But there's the cat on the moon right there. Well, the cat. Then right next to the cat is the witch on the moon, because if you got a cat, you got to have a witch on the moon. But here's the witch on the moon right here. That's a horrible drawing, but there's the witch on the moon there. And then right next to the witch on the moon, of course, the diamond ring, which is kind of hard to actually see, but the diamond ring is like right here. You can see the diamond ring right there. Horrible drawing though, bro. I tried, man. Can't say I didn't try that one. Can't say I did not try. Okay, just play soccer. Got a Dahlia. What? Oh, man. Which is more visible than the cat. It kind of is, yeah. Kind of is. Copernicus crater right there on the left side. This is a really beautiful feature out here. Let's see. This is going to be the Sea of Showers right here. Got the Sea of Showers. Here's the really nice mountain range, but Mount Huygens is like right here. This is the highest mountain peak on the moon. It's about 17,000 feet. You got Plato Crater, the Sea of Cold up here, the Bay of Rainbows. And then off in this direction, you got the Ocean of Storms. It's a really beautiful feature on the, or view of the moon itself in this region. And a little bit further over. Here you got the Alpine Valley. The Alpine Valley would be, let's see if I can even see it. Like somewhere like up in here would be the Alpine Valley. And then you got the Alpine Mountain Range up in here. Then you come off over here, up a little bit. By the way, you got Apollo 15 landed up here, 17 over here, and then 11. Go down to 11 and 16. We go the right way. So 11 was right about here in the Sea of Tranquility. 16's out in this direction. The Sea of Tranquility, got the Bay of Roughness over here. Kind of looks like a boot coming out of the Sea of Tranquility. This here, the Sea of Tranquility, is probably one of the last ones to actually solidify when it comes to the Bosniak lava. But you can kind of see the difference in the colorization, like especially when you look at the Sea of Tranquility where it goes into the Sea of Serenity on the top there. You can see the difference in the colorization. And then you got the Sea of Crisis right here. This actually is one of my favorite seas. It doesn't connect to any other sea or bay or anything. It's just kind of out there on its own. It's a really gorgeous view. And then of course the Sea of Fecundity. Got the Sea of Fecundity out here. It's a really beautiful part of the moon for sure. You see a werewolf at the top. Dang. Some of those toe warmers. Dude. I got heated socks, man. I just don't know where I put the batteries. To be honest. I need to figure out where I put the batteries. Why they call it SC. So it's literally it's called Maria. But ancient astronomers would go out and look at the moon. Same if you went out and looked at the moon right now. And you'll see these dark patches on the moon. And they thought it was actually water. So they started naming them the bays, the seas, the ocean. Just pretty well. Took like 500 screenshots. That's so cool. That's so cool. Got battery operated heated gloves. I've got some of those too, man. I love them. My jacket's battery powered heated as well. Really, really nice. What does it all mean? What's it all what mean? Habitation dust problem. Live in the lava tubes. Most likely be the best options. Where can you buy this telescope? This one you can get on Amazon. See a price at the end. Yeah. What is the purpose of the universe? Don't know. You watch any other planets? We do. Can you purchase Moonland? You cannot. Yo, developer Dave. What up, buddy? Best channel on YouTube TV. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. How you doing? Good morning. That's real it is. Yeah, that's a live view. How much? About 1,600 for this telescope. How can there be aliens? We have another planet. Wait, what? How can there not be aliens? We have another planet. I don't know. We're stream right through winter. Absolutely. We're good. The observatory here is pretty decent. In the control room, I do have a heater in here. The computers. It's not bad. The only problem is like the cold air. Like I forgot, like I should have done this when I built the observatory, but I didn't put any insulation underneath the floor. And so the cold air kind of radiates up into my shoes. And then once your toes start getting cold, there's no way to get them warm again. Just cold. Able to see Mercury with that? You can. Colorata. Hospital, nice to see this. Buenos dias, ¿cómo está, güey? Thanks, Carol. Appreciate it. About the moon, what else can you see with your camera? About anything. Galaxies, nebulae, planets. About anything. Dave. What planets are in the sky right now? Jupiter. Jupiter is right now. Is that on a heated pad? Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Oh, thanks, Juan. I appreciate it, bud. Does get frostbitten. Never the same. Man. Anyways, let's not talk about the cold. Could say the universe has a function. I know, yeah, purpose. Let me give them. Can see the moon right in the center of the screen. Yep. Beautiful moon. Hey, Sammy. Good morning. What's behind the moon? More space. Yo, thank you. Melinda, thank you so much for the flowers. I appreciate that, thank you. Thanks, Robert. Honestly, thank you, buddy. They're so cool to observe through telescope. They really are. You want to check them out real quick? We can do that. We can go get the gallium real quick. Ricky wanted. Wee! Across the sky. You guys want to see the telescope move a little bit? Got turned on. See the telescope move over just a bit. Ooh, and disconnect our camera. Hopefully don't disconnect the application here. Oh, reconnect it. Okay, good. I see Jupiter. Oh, you guys still see the telescope though. Because that's some more brightness though. Actually see some moons as well. Jupiter and some moons. There's actually two right next to it. I know it's kind of hard to see right now, but let's see if we can actually focus first. Go the right way. Let's focus it this way. Take out some of the brightness. You guys see the bands that make her dance on it? I don't know how well you guys can see the bands. But you see some of the moons there. Getting me way out there. One of the moons must have just went in transit. I don't see any lunar, or not lunar, but moon shadows on the planet though. But then, yeah, you can see, definitely that's Ganymede up there. I can't tell you which other moon we got. Not sure which other moon that one is. But then you got Callisto way out here. Like, way out here. Right there's Callisto. Callisto! Yo, Dave, thank you so much, brother. But nothing. Only human condition. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much, man. Honestly, thank you. Yeah, I got flying saucers. I have not. Honestly have not. Alright, let me pull it up in our view real quick. You guys can see the 3 moons in Jupiter there. Thank you so much again, Dave. I appreciate it, brother. Callisto, Jupiter, Io, then Ganymede. Okay, I got you. So Europa is in transit or in being occulted right now? Doing something, we know that. doing something. And then of course we have this object, this crazy object. We got the brightness again. Says your opus in an eclipse. Oh, nice. I didn't see the shadow though. There we go. The moon. Way too bright. There we go. Let's just zoom me back out. There we go. And zoom more. Not with this current setup. Right now we're set up for the moon, not for planetary view. How long have I been doing this? Since I was 8 years old. It's been a minute. Any way to find meteors with a telescope? You wouldn't want to use a telescope for meteors. That's like a horrible idea. You want a wide field of view. You fear the unknown. That makes sense. Oh, thank you, Jane. Honestly, thank you. Totally get college stream. Isn't that the best? It is fun. A lot of fun. A lot of fun doing this. A lot of fun getting to share it as well. Definitely a lot of fun. Dave, again, thanks, brother. Dude, thank you so much. And know that all the gifts, the funds that we get, go right back into what we do. Everything does. I do got a plan for this coming year too. See how it pans out. Ever seen an asteroid? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, thank you, Wolfie. Thank you, bud. And again, thank you, Dave. Aircraft would fly by. Dude, I've never seen anything like that, to be honest. Never seen anything. Oh, thanks, Master. I appreciate you, buddy. My feet are cool. Does that count? They're definitely getting there. It's about the end of the night for me. I want to check one more time here. Sammy, you still here or no? Sammy, you still here? Alright, swing over here real quick now. I want to take off to another side real quick. Because, well, okay, just never happened. I agree, Diva. Absolutely. I'm in Central Time. Same as you. 4:46 a.m. I'm in Kansas City. I think Sammy already jumped out on us. Dave, dude. Down here to your late night, early morning coffee fun. Appreciate it, brother. Dude, thanks so much, man. This one right now, we're using the 8-inch Schmidt Cassegrain telescope. Alright, let's see what we got here. Need more brightness. Need a ton more brightness. See if we can see any stars. I see a few stars. Oh, let me get all this out of your guys' way. I see a few stars. Need more stars than that. Let's see what we got to do to focus. Alright, let's try going on the negative side, maybe? No, that's definitely horrible. Positive. 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 What I'm trying to do is get the stars to be a point. So we got like really good focus here. Maybe pretty close. Let me take a photo real quick. Yep, still on the 8SE. Levin's gonna start feeling lonely. I know, it's just sitting right here by me too. There's like 6 different telescopes in here. Can you guys see it in the center? Hopefully you can. I see it. Make sure we're tracking properly here. Side reel. Okay, and then make sure we're good on our gamma. Make sure we're good on the contrast properly here. It should be 50. I'm gonna try to reset all the color in here. 128, 128, deep sky 1. Okay. All right, let's see if we can do this. Take out some of the gain. Go for a photo, 30 seconds. Let's see what we get. Kind of fun. Fun. Yeah, I got it though. We're stalking people. No, that's gonna freak me, bro. But here we go. We're gonna check out the beautiful 3i Atlas again. As long as it's clear, Roman is here. I love it, dude. Every day for talking to people, dude, that's kind of wild, bro. Kind of wild. Oof. Color's horrible. I start pulling in the colors, though. You guys see it out there? Not the best focus, but we're going to go with it. There's 3i Atlas. Get a few more photos come in. On some of the brightness. Yes, 3i Atlas. Little comet that could. Ever looked through a telescope near almost at the equator? I have not. Honestly, I haven't. With great power comes great responsibility. So true. Honestly true. That is true. There she is. There's 3i Atlas. See a little bit better here. Hold up. Yeah, thank you, Robert. Honestly, thank you. Not much to it, though, huh? You know a lot about space. I do not. I do not. It makes all right there. Nice. Oh, it's way past Mars already. What's the hype 3i? Where's Haley's comment? We'll come back. It will. Eventually Haley's will be back. It's like 2060, whatever it is, 2063, 2061. This one here is an interstellar comet, which means that it comes from a whole different solar system, which is what makes it interesting. This is the third detected interstellar object to ever go through here. Okay, 2061. There we go. Yeah, Haley's going to be a long time from now. The 3i, it's the third detected, I should say, interstellar comet. First one that's ever detected on its way inbound rather than leaving. A1's already way behind Facebook. Basically, yes, right. That's so cool. I don't remember the compositions on 3i. I'd like to. With Haley's, yeah. Only started having the ability to detect them when Oumuamua was detected about a decade ago now. But things are definitely getting a lot better. A lot better. There's 3i. Let me back up real quick here. Speed up the camera a bit. Oh, 3 a.m. Los Angeles. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, and good morning. Alright, I got an idea here. I have an idea. Let me back up just a bit here. Got us a lot of brightness here. Okay, let's go over here real quick. Back to my favorite galaxy over here. It's not too far though. See, it's just a little distance in the sky here. I can't slack earlier. Dang. Yo, Dave. Worry about my personal BS all day. I watch your channel and I realize how insignificant I really am. Truly unbelievable. It's kind of true, man. You know, I started streaming. I know I'm not going to be able to pay attention to what I'm doing here for a second, but I started streaming back when the lady had a miscarriage. And it was kind of my way of getting out and finding a way to relax, a way to do something a little different. So I've always enjoyed telescopes, of course, and doing what I do, but streaming was a whole different ballpark for me. And I was really different when I started streaming. I was like super quiet, super shy. I'm a super shy person as it is. But yeah, I mean, it does. It kind of comes in and just makes you looking up definitely brings a lot of calmness to you. And you can go in different directions, obviously. It can bring you hope. It can bring you, but I think there's things that you can look into a personal reflection on. Kind of what does it do for you? And it's definitely one of those things, man. I think it should be able to bring everybody together rather than making everybody drift apart. All right, let me put the galaxy in the center here real quick. And again, thank you so much, Dave. Honestly, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Okay. The target we're going to go for is right here. Let me kind of put it up on our center a little better. Dude, no way, Dave. Dude, I honestly thank you, bro. I appreciate it. And again, you know that I'm going to throw back into what we do. I do have big plans this coming year for the live stream, so I appreciate it. Honestly, thank you. I do appreciate it. It's going to go a long ways for what we're doing. Honestly, thank you. This one's for you, Dave. Let's get it. My favorite galaxy. By far my favorite galaxy. It's going to be Messier 51, or what's called the Whirlpool Galaxy. Take 30 seconds to get the first photo. This is truly a beautiful, beautiful galaxy, too. Again, thanks so much, brother. I appreciate it, dude. Oh, till that happens. What did I do? Oh, I forgot to bring down the gain. No, I did not. Okay. Let's just pull out the brightness. Flashbang, y'all. That's a massive flashbang. But here it comes. You can start to see the Whirlpool Galaxy coming through here. That's a flashbang. Inwards it is. Let's see how this does here. Can I calculate auto white balance from stars because alignment is not enabled? There we go. Let's see if that worked. There we go. Now we're going to get it. So this is really cool. This is two galaxies that are merging with each other, and you can see the interaction here. It's really stunning. When we have a night where we don't have this bright moon right above us, we'll go for this galaxy and actually get some really cool photos. It's a really beautiful galaxy. Right ahead into the light, Rick. Yeah, flashbang, my bad. Yeah, flashbang for sure. I do have a child. I got a 7-year-old now. He's a moderator for me. Sometimes he comes in. It's kind of fun. It's pretty fun. Looks like the brown sugar swirl. And oh, the cream of wheat's nice. Just behind the sun, solar system, just in that photo alone. Oh yeah, so much going on here. Now much in some Texas albinos. Detective, I got you. I got you. The light in this picture. This one is about. Oh, how far is it? 21. Let me look it up. I want to be wrong. I know I'm going to be wrong. Can't remember if it's 21 million light years or. Let me look it up though. 31, my bad. So 31 million light years away. We're looking at something 31 million years ago. This telescope's an 8-inch make-out screen. Looking back at us. Like, I don't like the idea of thinking like aliens are looking back at us, I guess. It's kind of like, I don't know why. I don't know why. I feel too targeted at that point. Yeah. Oh my goodness. They're still alive. Yeah. Yeah, these are two other galaxies here. Two galaxies, and they're merging with each other. So you can see the interaction. Of course, we got the bright moonlight, so the photo just doesn't do well. Kind of back up a little bit, and you can see. I'm going to have to really pull it out to get the moonlight to not be an issue for us. That moonlight's insane. Yeah, it's really gorgeous, though. Really, really, really beautiful galaxy out there. And thank you so much. Thank you for the high five. Probably are the least from Andromeda. That's probably true. Makes me feel like a youngin. Nice. In the grand scope of things, yeah, I get that. Eventually they'll destroy each other. No, they'll merge. They'll just completely merge with each other. And you'll see a lot of star initiation where the gases come together. Eventually the black holes will kind of swoop past each other and come back, and then eventually they'll merge with each other. That's pretty well. It is eating the smaller one, in a sense it is. And they're just merging. It's not as catastrophic as one would think. It's kind of like a dance in a sense, and they just merge together. It's pretty well. This is alive. It is. This is alive. We're taking out 30-second exposures right here. It is so cool. D-Vids, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, D-Vids. Thank you so much. Spiders are cool. It is. Yeah, absolutely. Spiral galaxies are really gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. Let me speed the camera back up real quick. You can barely even see where the cores are. Can you guys see the cores still? Where them galaxies are? Let me kind of pull it up. Barely see them when we run the camera a little faster. These are really, really faint objects compared to even some of the other stars way out there. I don't know if you guys can see any of the stars. Really faint objects. Another cool one that's nearby is the. Let me kind of split this one real quick. This is called the Pinwheel Galaxy. Let's see if we can see it real quick. If we get enough exposure on it. I'm going to do like 2-second photo real quick. Make sure it's centered up. You can kind of see it. How's our focus? It's kind of bad, ain't it? Let's see if we can focus a little better. Down one, I think. Let's try it right here. And then take a real quick photo. Like an 8-second photo. How many times do you think our Milky Way black hole views? A lot. It definitely has views quite a bit. It's pretty massive. Oh, it's so bad. It's hard to see this one. This is the one thing about doing deep space with moonlight like this. It is so hard to do. Really, really hard to do. This is the 8SE that I'm using currently. I got the 8SE that we're running. Let's see here. The moon's about in the tree line, by the way. We're about to lose the moon. Let's do it again. One more time. We on our way. Speed up the camera. Don't all go blind when we get here. It's expensive. Not really. $1,600 for the actual telescope itself. Zoom into the Orion constellation. It's behind trees already. Orion is back behind trees already for me. I can definitely give you the moon. The moon out of focus. Wait, is that clouds coming? Oh no, it's the trees. Can you guys see the trees now? See if we can focus a little better again. I'll show you guys the actual trees here once we get this focused. And you see the moon first? Alright. You guys see the moon okay? I'll show you guys something really cool here in a minute. We'll see if we can focus in on the tree branches. That's kind of cool though. The moon. If you can see, like, there's a kind of like a shadow going off in the front, and that's going to be the tree branches. And so let's do this. Let's see if I can do this properly. Take it way out of focus for a minute here. Just a little bit of brightness. Check that out. Here's the tree branches we were just looking through. The power of focus. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that just super wild? Little tree branches out here. Crazy, crazy. If we focus back at it, let's see. Go back at the focus on the moon. Then what you'll see is just the shadow of the tree branches. back a little bit. Yeah. Just crazy cool. It always blows my mind doing something like that. Always blows my mind how focus actually works on equipment. Crazy, huh? Like whenever you put on glasses, that's something to think about. Whenever you put on glasses that correct the near side or the far side, this is kind of what you're doing. You're trying to focus in on a specific distance, and in this case, we're focusing way out there, obviously. But just really cool to do. Yeah, you really can't make out the tree. I can see the shadow. I'm assuming you guys can too. You can make out kind of the shadows, but they're so out of focus that you can basically see through them at this point. Makes it so cool. Come over here real quick. The moon does rotate. It does rotate. Rotates the same time amount of time that it takes to orbit around Earth. Did it work for NASA? I did not. Let me set up a region of interest here. Kind of zoom in a little bit more on it. Jupiter. Kind of see Jupiter a little bit there. See Jupiter doing Jupiter things. See if we can find focus. It's gonna be hard to do with this camera. Jupiter doing Jupiter things out there. See if we got some moons. Still a few moons up here. A couple of moons over there. Even Netherlands, the ground level. At its ground level. No, I wish. No, that was a tree right in front of my observatory here. This tree in front of the observatory. Zoom on Disco Star. Like, let's see. There's majors out of that view right now. That's a really good variable star, obviously. There's not any good ones. There's a couple of decent ones, but nothing really great. No real good. It's made. Yeah. Yep. Our variable stars on top, right? Go outside and shine a blue laser on the moon. Will you let me know if you see it? I would not see it. It'd be way too focused by the time it even hits it, or it'll be just too scattered that it'd just be so dim you wouldn't see it. They kind of information on there, right up there. Sense, makes sense. Right, y'all. I'm ready to call it a night, though. I am ready to call it a night. I am exhausted. I am exhausted, and my toes are cold. That's some pretty cool stuff. Was it nice? Do you go live every day? I try to. It depends on the clouds, though. If we don't have clouds, I try to be here. Moons we see here: Io and Ganymede. How many Earths will fit in Jupiter? About 1,300. Yeah, thank you, Flower. Honestly, thank you. All right, y'all. Clear skies. It'd be awesome. Again, Dave, thank you so much, by the way. Clear skies, y'all. Be kind. It's free. It's easy. It's something we honestly need. Hot toe bath, dude. It's so bad. Like, I always have to shower before I go to bed. And like when you do stand in hot water, cold toes, it is horrible. Dude, thank you so much, man. Thanks for your money to life. Keep wondering, my friend. I appreciate it, Dave. Honestly, thank you, brother. All right, y'all. Clear skies, and again, Dave, thank you so much, bro. We'll see y'all soon.